That would have been fun to watch.
Yeah, he had some amazing stories. We'll just say that.
I can imagine.
Oh, let's fix this real quick.
Whoop, too high.
Wow.
Too high.
Yo.
Well, hey, everyone.
Go ahead, you can do the intro.
Hey everybody, welcome to Not Cool in High School.
I'm trying to get rid of my gut, bro. All right, anyway. Hey, we are live, episode 23 of Not Cool in High School, or if you want to be technical,
Not Cool in High School.
episode 2, but we're still keeping it because it's the
We're
name.
gonna have a Marvel Comics member.
This is the What If series.
It's the Legacy Edition.
Yeah.
I got fucking bullshit.
This is the What If edition.
What if?
Hey, yeah, their own cartoon.
Oh yeah.
Is it a cartoon or a movie?
Yeah. I know what's movie and what's the cartoons.
Okay.
So yeah, what if's gonna be an anime cartoon? They casted some guy. How do you pronounce his name? The Watcher.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the Watcher. I forget.
So do you want to start off with some of the news? You guys have been all about the Comic Con.
Sure. You want to pull it up? But San Diego Comic Con happened, and
Yeah.
lots of stuff was announced.
Yeah, they had Natalie Portman hold Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, and she's gonna be the next Thor.
Yeah, she was in the comic for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So I'm into that, and that takes place after Guardians 3.
And I'm kind of
girl Thor. That is
You never have the comics. There's 52 issues where it does.
Yes.
yeah.
Do you have the old What If from like the 70s?
No, I don't have
What if
that
Jane
one.
Foster had the hammer of Thor? I have that one.
And I find that really funny that like they're just like, oh, we're gonna play it off, and then all of a sudden it becomes prevalent.
Yeah.
Like now, and like, yo,
It should be cool. I hope she gets the same exact suit. It's awesome.
I'm kind of psyched that they actually got Natalie Portman back.
Yeah.
I'm like
Should-
a
there was some
big
money.
a big name to a role like that.
What else has she done?
Should have got Mickey
outside of
Mouse.
Thor?
Well,
God.
Black Swan. She did.
I'm just drawing this
No,
one.
since like she was. Has that come out since Thor 2?
Like a while back.
Yeah. So what has she
Yeah.
done since Thor 2?
She did some like,
Nothing.
shit flips and some other
Hardcore
shit.
porn.
Yeah. Hey. Why not?
Whoa.
Yeah.
She's like the American or Lebanese Giada.
Yeah.
Giada. That that one, the one Italian cook on Food
I
Network.
thought you were trying to talk about porn star.
And she has like really big
Italian,
teeth
okay,
and,
well,
like, rocket
hey,
tits,
hey.
as they say on song.
Officially announced a Fantastic Four movie, and
What's
Doctor Strange, or what that was called, Into the
Doctor,
Multiverse.
yeah,
or-
Out in the Multiverse, and it's supposed to be
Horror
the
theme?
very
Yeah.
first Marvel horror film.
Yeah, that
Which
should be cool.
I would love
Man
to see
Thing
what
gonna
they
be in it
do.
then?
Don't be too surprised if Shuma Gorath
That's
would be
what,
in
is
that.
he in it? And then is it like what's his name? H.R. Lovecraft.
HP Lovecraft.
Actually, Lovecraft.
Sorry about that. I'm not good.
That's okay.
I could start it
and a Blade movie.
Yeah,
What
I
about-
want to hear that.
Yeah, that was Blade 4.
The guy that's playing on that is
Cottonmouth from Luke. You watch Luke Cage season 1?
yeah, Cottonmouth. You were saying.
Did you watch that?
No.
Oh, okay. So the main bad guy is Blade.
It's a little malty.
Luke Cage or the trailer?
Sorry, the beer.
Yeah, I could smell, it, but still pretty good.
It's still decent.
And then there's the
Still good.
not Inhumans Eternals movie, which I don't care about whatsoever, and the Shang-Chi movie.
They are
which I
a little,
also
it's a
don't
little on
care
the old, like they're not super fresh. That's why we're getting rid of them now, because they were getting on the older side. Yeah, we're drinking beer. Try that again. Take 2.
about. Drink a lot of beers here.
I swear that I only had a sip. That was it.
And that's how strong it is.
Yeah. We are
Wow.
drinking 3 beers tonight, and
That's-
they're all
taste that,
Elder
you know.
Scrolls beer. And this is the. Do you want to take a run at that? I forgot the dragon's name.
Is it Dar? The Thundermax?
Parthernax.
Sure, I like it. So first thing I have on the page here is Jay and Silent Bob
Yeah.
reboot movie.
I think the trailer looks fantastic. My tag partner does not like it. I don't know why.
Really?
I think it looks great.
They're rebooting their reboot, right?
Yeah. Well, the point of the movie is to stop the reboot of the James
Bluntman.
Bob movie. Bluntman Chronicles.
The Bluntman and
Yeah.
Chronic movie, yeah. So Bluntman and Chronic is getting rebooted, and they have to stop the reboot
Yeah.
in a reboot.
That's
Yes.
funny.
It looks great.
Edward Furlong is returning to Terminator: Dark
I
Fate.
know. How about
yeah.
that? Adult John Connor.
They got
There's a lot of
God,
stuff. I posted all this. but
they
it's
got them
blur.
back.
Yeah.
Arnold.
This is just a fun little post I said, forget going to Area 51. If you don't see aliens come to Skookstock, you get to see the Mother Brain and the spaceport
There you
together.
go. Hey, the video just came out today.
Yeah, it was so good.
I didn't get to watch
It
it.
was
I
funny.
didn't.
Eddie Collins is hilarious in it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
It Chapter 2 final trailer came out.
I
Looks
did
really
watch
good.
that as well. That was wild.
Yeah, I'm excited. Batman Beyond complete Blu-rays officially announced at Comic-Con.
Yeah, how about that? I like Batman Beyond, but I never got really into it. The movie was good with the Return of the Joker.
Yeah.
William Friedle, which is also the one Matthew's brother in Boy Meets World, the long-haired one. Fun fact.
Is that the one that never really showed up? This is that brother.
He's
that showed up
like the
how they read
eccentric
it.
one. It's like he's like older than them, and he always
Eccentric.
hangs out with everybody. Eccentric.
I like your choice of words. WWE, we talked about this on Tornado Side, but WWE announced that they're going to do a Ghostbusters figure run.
Yeah, and then
And-
the pictures came out.
Yeah, and it's going to be the Undertaker as a ghost.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
Shawn Michaels.
And then the four
Stone Cold.
Ghostbusters are Shawn Michaels, John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold, and they're all in a Ghostbusters
And then
suit.
you perfect. You can keep making them. You can make a Mankind Ghost, the Kane one,
Finn Balor, the
Wyatt.
Fiend.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really.
I don't know
neat,
why it's
yeah.
not loading.
Beware.
Yeah.
Coco
Zeus-
Beware.
Zeus Ghost.
Chris Benoit,
Christopher one, I like that.
Dusty Rhodes,
Shockmaster.
Shockmaster.
but there's the Undertaker. He's completely
That's awesome.
translucent. And
Becky could be Janine.
yeah, and then the
Yo,
title is
yeah.
glow in the dark green.
I love it. They're cool. I don't know if I get them, but they are really cool.
Yeah, they are pretty
That'd
wild.
probably be one of the very few figures I would actually pick up.
And then they're gonna make it Ninja or WWE He-Man figures too.
Yes.
I see a bunch of them. They're pretty cool.
Brandon Roth is going to return as Superman.
Yeah, and that's the crossover that Flash and Arrow. So he's gonna be
Good
Adam
for him.
and Superman. So you know there's gonna be a scene where they talk to each other.
Good for him, seriously.
Eddie Murphy is closing on a $70 million deal for a stand-up for
I hope
Netflix.
it happens.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said, but he can't do all his old stuff. I was like, what if he does? And it's all controversial, but it's good.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he,
Or
he
brand
dropped,
new
he
material
dropped some
that's
hard
controversial.
F's in that.
Yeah, and he said,
Wow.
make fun of some,
Everything.
yeah, everybody.
Everybody
Yeah,
got it.
nobody
There
was
has to
saying that.
If there has to be one thing that he would have to do, probably like something with his brother. Like, I remember Charlie doing motherfucker.
Like do Charlie stories because
Like
Charlie
that.
did Eddie's
Yeah.
stories.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can do a Charlie impression.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
The Witcher trailer released.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's awesome.
Ep23.
Everybody was hating on Henry. They said he wouldn't be able to do it.
It looks good.
I think it looks awesome. New Watchman trailer released.
I didn't get to watch
I
that.
didn't see
I
that
did
one
see
yet.
that. Yeah. That was interesting, different.
This is a local news one at Comic Con, but Friday at 4:30 p.m. If you go to Hotel Radio on Facebook, Crowbot's set during the London UK tour at the Underworld will be live streamed, so you can watch the Crowbot show
Oh, that's cool.
live streamed on Facebook. So go check that out.
Nifty.
Now back to
The dork stuff.
Fantastic Four movie announced.
Yeah, officially announced. That was the first thing. They waited until Friday night or Saturday to drop all the bombshells of Marvel movies.
How are we casting it?
I don't know.
Oh,
You
boy.
get Jim Halpert. He wants to be Mr. Fantastic.
That's
Mr.
where I would go.
Fantastic, and
I
his
would-
wife wants to be Miss Fantastic. I forget her name.
Jennifer Garner or not Jennifer?
Not Jennifer Garner.
She was
Some
in.
with an M.
Yeah, she was in A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
He was actually his wife in A Quiet Place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess from that they got together. And
I'm cool with
I don't know, like too many.
Yeah.
White guy or black guy?
White.
White guy?
Yeah, not to be racist, but they're all white.
Yeah.
They're all white.
They have to put
But how about
diversity in
this one?
there.
Make Things girlfriend black.
Things
The
go.
blind girl.
Yeah, that's legit.
Alicia Masters.
Yeah.
What about would you make things black?
No, it doesn't matter because it'll be orange. Anyway,
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thing is, Sue's brother. No.
No, he's just a rat. He's just
Torches. Yeah, he's a friend. Yeah.
yeah, just a buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy of a guy.
But I don't put Doctor Doom in it. I don't like. You get some big. He's like a big.
I would
tough
do-
guy looking actor.
Just do it right this time because I love the Fantastic Four and I'm
What if
sick
you
of
get Batista to be? He's Drax.
He's Drax. Yeah.
No,
I want Batista. I don't make any gears.
He wants to. Yeah.
He would be awesome in that
He's like,
role.
yo.
He looks like him. I might even
Yeah,
model him
gross.
after Batista.
Fun fact
I don't know.
about
I'm
Dave.
excited for that.
Fun fact about Dave Bautista.
You have a lot of fun facts today.
Yeah.
Actually collects lunch boxes, old school lunch boxes, and he's really like gung ho about it too. It's like ridiculous collection of them. 50,
Did I,
60,
did I post
70s.
the timeline of
Yeah.
Marvel stuff? I don't think I did. There was a timeline.
Yeah, that's on there.
Okay.
Thor: Love and
that's what
Thunder,
we're
starring
talking
Natalie Portman, is gonna take place.
Good job,
And of course,
Natalie.
Chris.
Good job.
Blade Return.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Well, that'll be Marvel's second horror movie then. Right?
I still think
guy in that. Is there
They
no guy
should-
in that? Ghost Rider.
they should definitely still keep that aspect of like the nightclub aspect
I
in a
think,
way.
yeah.
But I'm afraid what they're gonna do. I was just thinking about it before I came here that they're probably gonna do like dubstep shit.
Well, that's over with already, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
In,
still
in
though.
Blade, because it's like techno, like the nightclub they always goes to, where the guys
Oh,
hang out.
yeah.
Like they had such.
Is Wesley Snipes in it as a cameo?
I'm thinking
Yeah.
he might be a side character,
Yeah, like the
like
guy
an
that trains
actual
the
like
old
secondary.
guy.
Like
Oh,
yeah.
cameo.
I forget the old guy's name.
I'd have him like he'd be a vampire in the
Yeah,
beginning
they
until he
kills him.
kills him. Yeah. They announced the What If series.
Yeah,
Now, you said that's gonna be
gonna be
animated?
animated cartoon. That's gonna be on Disney streaming.
I thought that was gonna be.
See what that chart that has everything, anything that has the Disney logo below it is going to be on the streaming service.
Okay.
Okay. The Harley Quinn official
Oh,
trailer.
did you watch that?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic. She
Looks
curses
good?
and everything. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Is it dang on the table? What's her name? Doing the voice.
It's not Tara Strong.
Not Tara
but
Strong.
It sounds like her.
Okay.
Is it
But-
Kaylee Cuoco?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. A chick from
Big
Bang
Bang
Theory.
Theory.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's
She does
good.
the Priceline
Poison Ivy's
commercials.
her buddy in the course and Catwoman.
Buddy.
But yeah. Well, there's a scene where she falls down and they look at each other. Oh, we're gonna kiss. And Batman's in it and Kite Man.
Here's a video
That's
game
very
one.
good.
The Diamond Casino Resort is now open in Grand Theft Auto. So Grand Theft Auto Online just released a whole casino
All right.
update for that. And it looks like it has like new story missions.
Wow, I thought they stopped doing DLC for it.
No, they just released a whole when that game first came out, I was bummed because when they did San Andreas in the first time, it was like L.A., Compton, and Vegas.
Okay.
And like you drove to Vegas and it was a whole Vegas map.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, why didn't we get like a Vegas map? That would have been awesome.
Yeah, would have been awesome.
So now they're adding casinos, but I don't know how they're going to do it. If they're going to be part of the map or you go to a different map, I don't
Yeah.
know how it's going to play out. That's all I have on the page. I don't have the timeline. Maybe I can look it up.
Well,
real quick.
it was like the first movie was like Guardians or something, yeah. And then there's the Shang-Chi, which is I never cared for Master of Kung Fu. Like, no one cares. That's not superhero.
And then
Who's the
the
Eternals?
Falcon and the Winter
Oh
Soldier.
yeah, that's for Netflix or not
And
Netflix.
then-
That's Disney streaming.
Then
I
Loki.
won't watch it.
Loki's streaming. I'm not gonna get the Disney streaming service.
I'll get
Loki's
this. I'll get
kinda
the. I'll get
counterintuitive.
the streaming service, but I'm not going to watch.
There's a Hawkeye show and then WandaVision, Scarlet Witch and Vision show.
Yeah.
Falcon
WandaVision,
and the
yeah.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I'm
Winter
kinda
Soldier,
skipping that one.
multi-universe Doctor Strange, or multi-universe of Madness. What does it say? Wonder Vision or Wanda?
WandaVision.
Yeah, that's Scarlet Witch and
WandaVision.
No Vision. doesn't
Loki.
exist. Really, the shows I don't really have much interest in, and I don't have much interest in Shang-Chi and Eternals.
I'm not interested at all, and I just don't like Doctor Strange movies.
I didn't. This first one was okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch that one, but I'm not gonna make it like a point of viewing.
Is there anything else?
Fantastic Four,
I hope they
Four
do
and play
something.
it. That's what I care about.
Anything else news-wise that came out that we're not talking about or missing?
I know that they released. Andy forgot. Mattel released Barbie figures.
Yeah.
For Marvel's
X-Men.
80th anniversary,
Oh, no,
they
you
did
can reserve a
Mystique,
GameStop
Storm,
when I did.
and
The wrestling video action figures are really pretty in depth too. The one that just think. Like,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
the new
change
wrestling
hands.
ones. Yeah. That was really good. Yeah.
Actually,
a
Alexa
bunch of
posted
toys.
them, and I was like, "Wow, they actually look really cool."
Yeah, there's one.
There's only one. There's only one
Ryder.
that looks really bad, but it's not really their fault because it is what it is. But
Yeah.
Carmella, they tucked her hair behind her ears,
Oh,
so you have
God,
those
it
fucking
is.
satellites on her head.
Jennifer
she's-
Gardner.
She's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hot. Like, why did you put her toy with her?
Yeah.
Like,
Give her a hat
check
or something.
these out. Like, we scanned those fucking things. It took hours. We're putting them on the toy.
Yeah. Kurt Hawkins looks awesome. Like I don't want a Kurt Hawkins figure, but he looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's the first toy that has like articulation. Like, you can move their
which is-
fingers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, they almost like click when you bone punching action.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. And then after so long, it just stopped working, and they're just like they look like Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Like Shawn Michaels' leg was just destroyed; he couldn't
Yeah.
stand on it no more.
Yeah, because they just fall down.
So me and Andy both have a game to talk about that we're playing. So Ben, are you watching, playing, and I know you always watch some fucking weird shit,
Something on anime.
anime and such. Fucking goblins are raping people.
You know, when I went to the comic book store, the other one last week to pick up an issue of that second comic book, I just found it. Some guy was talking about this, like, you know what I am, like Goblin Slayer.
And he's like, I know that.
And I was just like, look at the books in the corner, and he's like, yeah, it's pretty wild, man. He's like, yeah,
I'd have been
watch
like,
that.
here's Ben's card.
He's like, I don't let my kids watch that. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You should have been like Goblin.
Ben's like, there's only like 6 rapes. I'm
Yeah.
like,
And he's like, you gotta watch or read the
it's
manga.
too many.
It's like 3 goblins. It's like, that's way too many.
Yeah. Goblin
I
rape.
like the so
It's not regular rape, it's goblin rape.
So what are you watching, you fucking weirdo?
Nothing now.
Nothing that you want to talk
No.
about.
No, I haven't been watching entirely too much. I just kind of like watching trailers from
Okay.
certain things. I like the It final trailer, which
Mhm.
is pretty cool. I like who they casted, even though I don't know like the other 2 people. but I know the one is Professor Xavier, and then I forget the redhead I know, and then Bill Hader. Bill Hader, I'll tell you right now, he's actually expanding his horizons. Besides doing comedy, he's doing serious roles, which is really nice to see.
Yeah.
And that's like the same way with like Steve Carell and whoever, whatever comedian. You know what I mean? They try and break that do that serious.
For me,
one.
it doesn't work. I just take away.
Will Ferrell, I actually
Just
Will
all
Ferrell did a
depends.
serious role, 2 serious roles, and I actually like both of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
Dude,
Adam Sandler does a good.
He did that one. I
decent
forget what it
roles.
was. I checked out. And Steve Carell did that one movie.
Little Miss
Office was
Sunshine?
Still going. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's me.
You playing any games?
I've only been trying to collect like all the items like a psychopath and bloodstain.
Bloodstain.
The only problem is there was a bug with one of the chests. So like I have to literally play through to get to the actual waterfall level to get the curry recipe, and I have to expand on making curry recipes.
To replay to get that. Drop.
Yeah.
Something happens if you do something that doesn't drop.
Yeah, because like they had a patch for it. Because like when you first played the game, like I ripped through it, I have like 91% of the items, and it's just a matter
So this
of
game
actually-
was like a Castlevania, right?
Yeah,
For the Switch.
like Symphony of the Night, and basically I'm just being a psychopath, just like killing everything and anything, and like collecting everything.
Are you talking about the first one or the second one?
What do you mean, like?
There's one that looks like better than Super Nintendo graphics, and one that looks like Nintendo graphics.
Oh, this
I'm
is,
not sure which
this
one's
is the
what.
better than Super Nintendo. That first
Okay.
one that
Yeah,
was just
that's-
DLC, that looks like an old Nintendo Bloodstain. Yeah, but that's like, what's the one called?
That's
This one looks incredible.
Yeah, so this is
Some
like
of the
super,
moves-
like 32-bit.
Yeah.
Not Circle Moon.
not Circle of the Moon. Oh shit, I don't know.
And this one's R of the Night. Requiem of the Night.
no, Ritual of the Night.
Yeah,
Ritual of the Night is the like
Requiem of a
super-
Dream.
Yeah. I was making like.
We're
metal
making the
band,
references, and
the
we're hitting
up-and-comers.
hard today.
But it is fantastic. Okay.
Love playing
I
that.
didn't beat it, but then I have 2 games. Like, I gotta, what do I do?
It's just the fact of just like it's just like a nice comfortable grind where you could basically like just play the game if you know what you're doing. If you play Castlevania Symphony of the Night and you just like crank up your
Or
luck,
any
you're gonna have
Metroidvania game.
yeah, you're gonna have fun with it. You're gonna have a good time and be invested in actually gathering items, collecting the shards that they drop, because it kind of goes off of like the soul system, like for one of the games. I'm like
The one where you're Summer Cruise.
I think
Okay,
it was
Aria Sorrow. Yeah,
Aria
that's
Sorrow.
really
That's one of the
It is
good ones.
fantastic.
And literally, Koji Igarashi basically brought like the old team from Castlevania.
Not everybody.
To do,
Music
like-
people.
Yeah,
wow.
like he did a good job on it. Like he's just
Almost
like
everyone.
How is that legal?
I don't know. I guess they all left. It is. It's
Wow.
as close as Castlevania as you can get without getting too.
Wow.
yeah.
Like everything. Even
And
the
ba-
music.
And basically, like they did like 3 or 4 like test runs of the game, and people are saying, "Oh, it's dog shit. Fuck this game. It's like bland. It's missing something." And he's like, "Fuck that. I'm making it better." And then like he made it better.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's good. It's $40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely
we
not a bad deal.
we rushed right into the intro and introduce our guest tonight.
Yeah, my
So-
God. Yeah.
We bum rushed the hell out of
Yeah.
it.
So introduce yourself. Tell us a little about yourself.
My name's Steve Miller.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
From the Steve Miller Band.
The Steve
Yeah,
Miller.
I'm sure a joke that he hears all the time.
That was the first time, actually. I'm at a Pottsville. I actively play with Gorilla Pack. So the Collins brothers, Billy's playing with us, and our friend Kyle, who lives in Maryland at the moment. And I've also played with Aaron, Margaret, and Folk Punk.
Mhm.
Punk Folk.
She just moved to Harrisburg, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know that we'll be doing that anytime super soon, but that was
Seems like
awesome.
she went through a rough patch, and she seems like she's a lot more positive, and she feels like she feels a lot better.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, I don't personally know her. I just kind of like Facebook friends, but she went through a rough patch there, and she was it seemed like she was down, but it seemed like she's really stuff back up and clearing her head. So I'm rooting for her.
She's super sweet. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Absolutely. So I play a little bit of music locally. As far as the geeky stuff, long time Nintendo fanboy,
Okay.
long time Dungeons and Dragons
Oh,
player.
nice.
Currently, occupying a lot of my time would be, I was telling them before we started, there's a miniature tabletop war game I'm playing.
Mhm.
Mark's my
Oh,
number one
yeah.
competitor.
Yeah, you told me about that.
It's called Malifaux.
Yeah, yeah. You
It's
showed me some stuff he's making.
it's pretty wild. It's a lot of fun. And then I also spend a lot of time disc golfing.
Oh.
So that gets me outside.
Oh,
I've
that's
never
cool.
tried it, but I want to try it.
Yeah.
That
So
would-
I want to
it's
try
fun.
disc golf, and I want to try soccer golf.
You want me to blow your minds even more? There's a thing called Polish horseshoes. I don't know
You
how
throw
to
'em at your
play it.
feet.
Isn't that
No.
just a beanbag game?
No, it's supposed
Oh,
to,
you know what it
supposedly
is?
like a
Parker
frisbee
had.
with like a beer bottle or something like
Oh.
that. Sean Jones, aka Scoob around the area, he mentioned I go. What?
You know, I
Polish horseshoes? What
Do
the?
you throw it behind your head?
I don't know. I don't know.
no,
Like,
my friend Parker had that one time, and it was 2 golf balls tied to a rope, right? It was actually they made it, and it was like a thing that stands up that has 3 things.
Ladder
oh,
ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's- then they called it Polish like horseshoes. I'm like, this is kind of fun. You get
Yeah.
80 points.
it's like you could be Batman for the day.
I think when you're from Scoop County, a lot of things could be Polish.
Yeah,
Russians,
yeah.
like just about anything.
just throw something.
What we do is we stand Ted down there and we throw
Yeah.
sticks at him.
Throw Babasi.
Actually, and if you hit him, he blows out horn. I
You
had
got it in
Polish-
the
he had-
horn.
He had one of those Polish horns. All right, listen, we're white. We can make fun of Polish people, but his mom used to get mad when you made Polish jokes, and I used to get the horn and go, "The stupid are coming."
That's pretty good.
But yeah, fun stuff. I actually like when you play that Slam Jam.
Can Jam.
Can
Yeah,
Jam?
Yeah.
The best game ever. So it's like a little plastic can,
Mhm.
and it has the top is open, and then it has a slot. And you have to the whole objective is to get it in the slot. If you get it, so instant win.
Okay.
Whoever gets it in wins the game. But if you get it and it touches the barrel, it's a point. If you can slam it into the open top, then it's like 2 points or 3
Okay.
points.
You'll play opposite your opponent. So
Yeah.
you're aiming for this can, but you're not opponent. Your
Partner's
your
trying
partner
to, yeah.
can slam it into the can,
Oh,
and you'll get
okay.
points for that as well.
Or they can try to tip it closer to the can.
Yeah.
Because if it hits it, it's 2 points. If it just lands by it and it's within distance or touching distance, it's 1 point or something.
Hmm.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oh,
But
okay.
you can like dive around and fuck yourself up if you're not careful. But yeah, disc golf.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I have children that occupies a lot of my time. Actually, like even video games, I haven't been super active lately. I've been trying to play. Sorry, I'm probably skipping Andy here.
That's all right.
I've been trying to play Octopath Traveler.
I heard that's really good.
I got no time to do it. Like I always get pulled into like
I wanna
helping them
play
with
that.
Minecraft
No, what
or
game is
something.
that?
You know what I mean? Pardon?
What game is that?
Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a JRPG, like a '90s JRPG. But there's
Foreign to Tony, you're not going to get through. I'm going to translate.
You know who?
It's a RPG where it's just you can move the characters around and you just do like different tactical.
So
stuff.
turn-based like Final
Fantasy
Fantasy. Yeah.
Tactics,
I have a hard time
Shake Baszler was huge into it. She was in an interview saying that she was playing that. She's like, I've been playing.
is that a Switch game?
Yes,
It's on everything.
it is on everything. You can play it on PC even.
Do you make are your kids gamers?
Yeah. They're the younger one. She's going to be 5 Saturday. She's like Mario crazy, and my
Oh,
older
wow.
one is 7. She's on Minecraft.
Nice.
Boy.
So a lot
Love Minecraft.
I don't even understand.
Yeah,
we call it
I get it.
Minecraft. I don't even
It's
get
like
it.
Legos. It's like playing with Legos.
Well, they like play it like they'll sit there and watch other people play, which I think is kind of bizarre. But I find myself doing it now too. Like as
Yeah.
time has passed, I'm like sitting there just watching somebody else play Minecraft. But they also like this is so weird. So they're 5 and 7, and they play house in Minecraft. Like when we were kids, little girls played house. Like, oh, I'm gonna be the mommy, and they do that on Minecraft. And I'm like, holy shit, what is going on? This is so weird.
Super creative.
So weird. Yeah, I guess. But
I
yeah,
used to just like digging down and then digging and just finding secret cave layers.
that's pretty much
I could
what I
fucking
do.
do that. I could do it for hours.
I watched my one friend play. I was like, what? I don't get the
Dude,
deal.
I
don't get it.
all I wanted to do was dig holes.
Yeah.
Like I would literally spiral a hole down and like have it look like, so when you're like super far out, it looks crazy, like the pattern. And I would dig down and then find a cavern and then dig down through another cavern, and I never did anything with it, but I just like digging holes, man. I could do it all day.
You guys ever play Terraria at all?
No.
It's
I heard
kind
of
of
that
like
game.
it's like the idea, but it's a real 16-bit
like
kind of
side
look.
scroll.
Like side
Yeah,
scroll.
Yeah.
And that game I got super into. Like me and
Really?
my friends would like LAN. There's like 6 of us playing together at a table like this. But
Yeah.
Minecraft never really did it for me. But now I'm like kind of the dad roles forced me into
How
playing
about, did you
Minecraft.
see the new Minecraft dungeon crawl they're making?
No.
If they're like, it's literally Minecraft looks and it's Diablo.
Oh
Minecraft. Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
to play that.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
I don't want to build it. I just want to play it. I just want
Yeah.
to fight stuff and kill it.
Trying to think what else there. Oh, you're super into the board game, you said.
Yeah.
So maybe we have to bring a board game or two on the
Arkham
podcast one
Horror
day.
will set it up for half an hour.
Yeah.
Like I said, that is not like a half-hour game by any means. Like you said, it's like a half-hour to set
Yeah,
up.
set up, you end up playing for 4 hours.
Yeah.
A half hour
Yeah.
to 7 hours.
I
Oh
love
my
it. It's a good game.
god.
It's hard, but
Great game.
it's
Very time-consuming.
yeah, very.
That'll be like the time that we were banging beers and we were playing
Cards Against
Cards Against
Humanity.
Humanity, and we were doing like the demonic voices too.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Which
I
was
found out that this board
ridiculous.
has sound effects.
Oh wait.
Yeah, so like we'd read the card and be like, the poor boy said titties or something like that. So it'd be like, the poor hold up. Take two.
Yeah, your
The
flag.
poor boy said titties. But yeah, so that we got super drunk and did that for 3 hours.
That's awesome.
And then we did
That
monologues.
sounds
That
terrible.
and we should have recorded all the monologue stuff and like the delirious questioning that I do too. It's like it's a
Yeah.
very serious question. It is a question that's not that serious, but it's serious enough to get into under your skin, and I just keep going with it. I
There's
bug the
there's
hell out of my
question.
buddy with it. I do it to Ricky.
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you? Just ask me the question." I'm like, "But I'm gonna ask you the question, but I just want you to know that it is a very serious question."
There's a Howard Stern bit like that where Richard calls him like, "I have a question. And the question is, well, it's a question." And
Yeah.
he keeps going. We'll see how long they'll
Yeah.
stay on the line.
I love Howard Stern prank phone calls. So you're playing the Switch and stuff. Is there any other games you're into with the Switch, or you would recommend?
Right now, I play Stardew Valley. I haven't.
Okay.
I just picked it up and I'm like confused. I figure
Really?
out, yeah.
Is it
You weren't a big Harvest Moon guy?
I never tried it, but I like the idea of Stardew Valley, but I just
Okay.
don't know how to do anything, and it doesn't really tell you. It's just like good
No.
luck.
Yeah, no, I kind of want you to figure it out for
It's
yourself.
the old school method here. Here you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you to help you. I love that game though.
Yeah.
I, love it.
Game
I had on.
facts.
Yeah, there you go. I had it on PC and I loved it, and so I bought it on Switch when we got it.
It's a great Switch game.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm really looking forward to. They're gonna redo Link's Awakening.
Oh
the
yeah,
Game
yeah.
Boy
I wanna
game.
get
Yeah.
that,
That looks awesome.
We get all the instruments and stuff.
hmm
And it has a cool little art style to it.
Yeah,
It
it
does.
just looks like toys. It looks real.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
wild. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to there's a new Luigi's Mansion coming out.
Yeah, I did play the one from DS.
The Dark,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Dark
Dark
Tower.
Tower,
Dark
yeah.
Tower,
I love the first one.
The first
Yeah,
one's
Dark
amazing.
Tower.
And then also next year, Animal Crossing. Like I can't
Yeah.
even not wait for that.
I never played any Animal Crossing.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a lady.
Yeah.
There's like a 55-year-old lady who played that game for like 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah. I can never be one of those people that can play a game that long. I'm like, I'm good.
Eventually.
I'm good. I'm moving on.
It's like a slice of life. Like you play through like all the seasons and shit. So it's kind of like an hour, 2 hour game a day.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
like you
At a
kind of have
certain
to
point,
whittle over.
Okay, I get the point. Like
Yeah.
with Skyrim.
Like
Yeah,
I love
yeah, there's 1,000 quests, but at a certain point, you go,
I
okay,
love
kind of-
multiple Ultimate Alliance, but I'm probably done with it in like another 5 days.
Like once you beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much about to beat it, but
Okay.
like I'll probably go through and do some of the trials. But there's no way I'm leveling every character up. There's no way. And then when the DLC comes out, I'll dive back in.
See that the DLC, if it's just characters, like
There's stories too.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's I'm like, I don't care. Like that's cool. But
So we'll dive. Is there any movies or anything you watched recently that you're into, or you would recommend, or TV
Trying
shows?
to get through Stranger Things, but life keeps pulling me away.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get through the third season of that.
That's fun.
It's like my third or fourth time watching. Netflix just got Neon Genesis Evangelion, so I'm watching that for a couple
Alright.
times. It's not
Now
the
you're
first time I've
talking
seen
my
it, but
language.
yeah, I'm watching that again. And
We're getting him back.
you guys see, well, I guess maybe more Ben than the rest of you, but Netflix is gonna do Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's
yeah.
all. That's
wow.
right. Are
I
you
watched the first movie,
okay?
but I'm
I'm not a
Japanese.
Japanese animation guy at all.
No,
I tried. I just can't do it.
Some people,
At least you tried.
I've seen a
What's the one we tried?
Yeah.
I tried to watch with Scott.
My Hero Academia with Hanja.
I called the guy Handjob.
that's funny.
And it's the guy that likes it, like
He has a
he,
hand on
when
his
he
face?
touches, everything decays. And
And he has
like,
a hand on his
his
face.
That's
like
Black
that.
Hand from DC.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's horrible. Every episode they're crying.
No,
They
it's kind
fight-
of like going off of like they're trying to go like the artist that made or the creator that made it is actually inspired by like Marvel and DC comic books. So he's trying to bring like everything into the
Then why are they
fold.
crying every episode?
Because you're fucking psyched to see your like the greatest hero. It's like
Remember that,
Tony, you
that
would
issue
fucking
with the
cry
X-Men
if Batman was
The
like,
heroes
"Hi
are
Tony,
crying.
I'm Batman.
The
I want you to be
heroes cry.
Robin." You'd be fucking
It's not
crying.
like
You'd
someone on
be
the street
bawling
going,
your
"Oh my
eyes
god,
out.
it's Batman." No, it's like we
You'd be
just
bawling your
we
eyes
just
out.
fought, and then the guy who just won the fight is just like.
That's Japan for you.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
I can't get behind that guy. He's crying. Though.
Yeah. Every I watched like 4 episodes. I'm like, they cry every episode.
Everyone.
And then of course when they Japanese they'd be crying. It's like, yeah,
It's like the ugliest
Sailor Moon
crying
guy.
ever.
like this character's so
Yeah.
strong. Like if he was in like Marvel's terms, he would be really really strong. I'm like, he's crying. Like he's like, there's no way.
That's where he
he's
gets his power from.
Yeah.
Fine.
Like, you know who doesn't cry? Wolverine.
Yeah.
No, he definitely doesn't. He might.
Yeah, but he's not doing it every
Not,
episode.
and not in front of people. That's
Yeah.
for
Yeah, remember the X-Men episode, cartoon, 90s cartoon, Wolverine crying?
sure.
All he wanted to do was kill stuff and bang Cyclops'
Yeah.
girlfriend.
And he always held a picture. He's just like picture it.
No, we can't.
Those memes are hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd like to finger bang you, but if these claws come
Yeah.
out, it's game over
It's
for
like,
you.
Case got your pussy.
Oh,
Like,
slam. Took it there. All right.
I took it. Well, that's what Wolverine would say. Like, I'm not wrong.
Not the 90s cartoon, man.
What? It's the 90s. It's extreme. You can get away with anything extreme.
Didn't let it. All right. So we'll segue right into the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So how far into it are you?
Avengers Tower somewhere.
Okay, you have a while to go yet.
I got last people I unlocked was Daredevil and Fist in the Cage.
I cannot stop using Daredevil.
I didn't like him too much.
I love him.
He's had that one like with that multiple attack, and
Yeah.
then I got the one other one.
So I got my character up to, I think I got Daredevil up to 45. Everyone else is around like 30 some.
Okay, my highest character was like 18.
Yeah.
So I didn't get
Oh,
wow.
So all right, so I'll give you some cons first. All right. So first con is while you're playing the game,
That stupid camera.
the camera can get you.
Yeah, it gets caught in walls.
Yeah.
And it gets like and then you'll be like go to a corner and it will go like it's so here's the action and it gets caught in the corner.
Yeah.
So you can see your character, but then like it's like, oh
It's easy to lose your character.
yeah it is.
When you're hitting the block button, your character rolls and still takes damage during the roll.
Like you have to just hold block.
Like I die a lot in the game. Like I get characters that go down a lot. I'm blocking and they still get hurt and they roll. Like
really? Are you playing on the normal?
yeah.
I can get it for fun.
Yeah.
I haven't really had anyone die yet. It's
There's-
other than in the what do they call the missions? I call it the City of Danger one.
Yeah.
Whatever that. I have people dying.
Yeah. The first 2 games, the costume selection was awesome.
Yeah, first one was 4
This
piece.
one is horrible.
You can only lock them in them riffs, right?
You have to lock them in rifts, and each character has 1 extra costume.
And nowadays
Except
you have
Deadpool, he has 3,
Oh, yeah.
and
It's the
one of
downloadable chef
one of
or
his
whatever.
3 is stupid.
Really?
The chef one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Spider-Man. All right, let's just. I don't have the. Let me pull up the list. The characters.
Oh, I can do it off the top of my head.
All right, so if you were to get
Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Drax, Gamora, Rocket and Groot's one character, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil. I'm going with people I have Venom, Falcon, Wasp. I just got Wasp. I forgot.
all right, so we'll start off here. I have the roster in front of me, so I can pull it up.
I had to get the Secret Jessica with Doctor Strange, with Scarlet Witch.
All right, spoiler alert, because I'm going to tell you some characters.
I know Ghost Rider's in it.
Yeah.
Is Punisher in it?
No.
Oh,
He's downloading.
All right, so Black Panther.
yeah, I didn't get to him yet.
If you were to give him a costume, what would you give him?
That's just the straight black one. Like kind of movie-ish. It would have the silver claws, maybe some lines there, but not overlap.
I would give him his original costume that looked like Batman,
Okay,
like a classic
it
costume.
has like the lines and the gloves
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's
Look
like
furry.
purple. It's the purple one.
Well, no, it would be black with like blue. You know how people
Yeah,
have
it's like black with
hair?
blue. Yeah. Wasp. Wasp literally looks like it didn't change.
Yeah.
At all.
Wasp.
Hawkeye. What would you put on Hawkeye?
I would put his old school.
His
costume.
costume.
Oh, old
yeah.
school,
No,
yeah.
it's just the same costume but purple.
Yeah. Oh, really?
No mask, no nothing.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's lame.
The redhead. Oh, who the fuck is that?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Her
I would make her
old school.
old school costume with the swimsuit.
Yep, white. Just make sure the full costume's white. Yep.
What?
Falcon.
That would be an old. You could go old
Either
school
old
on
school
that one.
or the armored one.
all
Yeah.
white. So a lot of these costumes are going to be all white renditions.
Why? Well, I don't even get that. There is
Captain
no.
America's it's ridiculous. Iron Man, is white. It's a white Iron Man suit. Thor,
This is kind of like, what do we do? It's made all white.
yeah. Thor, I think
Iron
is,
Man,
Thor-
War Machine.
yeah. Thor, I think is all white as well. Like it's a white
Thor
version.
never had an all white costume. Ever.
Hulk's not terrible.
Is he Red Hulk?
Nope, gray.
Okay,
He's
okay,
white.
so
Gray Hulk. Daredevil.
you could do the Shadowland one.
Or
black,
yellow.
black with some red outlines.
That's what they went with.
Okay.
I would have went with that or the yellow Frank Miller.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Elektra, I don't think hers changes.
I would give her a movie one
Yeah.
because she has comic
Storm,
Storm like a white outfit there.
white 90s edition.
Yeah.
Yep. Psylocke.
That's in the game.
Or not
Wow.
Psylocke. Yeah, the girl. The
Purple hair girl.
Yeah. Well,
That'd be
no,
the
no,
bathing
I'm
suit.
sorry. The girl with that, what's her name played? Olivia Munn.
Yeah, that's right. You're
That's
right.
Psylocke,
I
yeah,
thought she
you're
was in the game. Wow.
Yeah. You would think her purple.
Purple, and then she get black.
Yeah, it's the purple, but it doesn't look like her animated one. It's just the same costume with purple.
Oh.
Wolverine. This one I actually,
Yeah, brown and tan.
I thought they were gonna do the white bullshit,
Yeah.
but they gave them the brown and
Oh,
orange.
cool.
Yep. Scarlet Witch. You can't really tell much of a difference there. Rocket and all
Rocket
the Guardians.
Boots, that's kind of hard.
All the Guardians just changed their costumes to blue. They have a
That's
blue.
stupid. Yeah, they had that.
Except
in the
Drac
comics,
is like almost skin tone grayish.
though. Okay, I would have made him comic book where he's like totally green. I would have made Gamora movie Gamora.
Now this girl I had to look her up. I didn't know her from
Crystal.
the comics. No, it's Crystal.
Yeah, she's in human. She's a fantastic force. She controls
I
elements.
couldn't even tell you what her
I would
costume
know what
was.
her.
Luke Cage.
yellow-
Luke Cage was white. Iron Fist was white, but actually
Iron Fist had a white costume.
Iron Fist's white looked cool. Magneto, I don't remember. Nightcrawler, I don't remember. Daredevil, Deadpool had the three ones where they gave him his X
Nightcrawler
Force.
should be slightly different, it's like more black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the X Force, and then X Force. Then they gave the X Force the black and gray.
Yeah,
Then they gave him the yellow with the red mask,
I hate that.
and then they gave him the yellow and the red mask with the chef outfit.
Oh, that's-
Yeah, Venom was actually the blue Venom.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
it'd be anti-venom, which is
Oh
white.
wow.
Yeah, the blue Venom.
What about Spider-Man?
Spider Gwen.
It's Spider-Venom, right?
It's pink. They went with a pink one.
She never had that ever.
Miles,
That's why I said I think Spider-Man's really good in it.
yeah, Miles Morales,
You flip the colors.
black and pink.
He never had
Spider Man. What would you go with
that.
Spider Man?
Black suit.
The black suit,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
White, silver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless they're going for the
Miss
armor,
Marvel.
but-
I would give her the Miss Marvel, the classic swimsuit outfit.
Yeah, or like the long hair.
Yeah,
They just went with the movie version, like the blue.
Well, let down. Yeah,
And he's
even,
just like,
even if
oh.
it's the same
Captain Marvel, there was
costume
no
with long
change.
hair.
Doctor Strange had really no change.
Well,
This
what
girl,
would you do?
I didn't really know either. Bloodstone, I didn't know of her.
Oh, Elsa Bloodstone, she hunts monsters. That's
Yeah.
a deep cut.
Yeah, I didn't really watch.
Her alternate costume.
And Ghost Rider is just like another darker gray
Oh.
version.
Is it Ghost Rider who drives the car?
I don't know. It might be. And then the other characters that are locked, but their costumes are pretty meh too, is Loki and Thanos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Jessica Jones was because she's in it, but she's
Yeah,
not.
not a character. You would think. You
Yeah,
want the
yeah.
Defenders. Yeah.
And
I mean, she would be much. She'd be a Luke Cage that can fly.
Yeah. Other cons besides the costumes. I don't like that your characters don't level up with you.
I don't like
They
that
make
either.
it super grindy.
So if you want to say, "Hey, I'm going to start using Thor and I'm using Thor," he's level 6, and you're level 50.
And then if you want to
you have to go play the
You have-
missions,
yeah.
the riffs, over and over again.
and then I don't know if they patched it, but people online were like, "Oh, if you just play this one riff over and over," I went to go do that, and once you win them once,
Mhm.
they only give you like not even half. Like they give you like 2. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
the grind is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wasn't a huge fan of is what was it?
Hours.
The game takes insanely weird spikes. Like you play on normal,
Mhm.
and there's some bosses that are ridiculously hard. Or there's certain enemies that are just insanely like when you get to this one part in Wakanda,
Mhm.
there's these guys with sniper rifles. They hit you one time,
Then dead.
and you're
Oh, God.
pretty much
And you only get 2 revives.
you're pretty much
It's
dead.
just like, ugh.
So like there's like it's just weird how the game goes like pretty like mediocre,
Yeah,
and then
it's
just
just
goes
spikes.
whamm, and then
That's crazy. I
like
don't
one
that.
boss is super like the
I'm
one,
okay if it does this gradually.
yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's just like this. It's like wham, wham, wham. Like it's like and some bosses are so easy it's ridiculous,
Really?
and then some bosses you're like
I thought
what?
Sandman was kind of hard. That was the
What
first boss.
happened?
Yeah. So that was another thing.
The powers I don't like, dude. And all the other ones, like when you level up, like Thor when he jumped up and shoot lightning down
Yeah.
this thing. Then you put 1 point, okay, it does more damage. Another point, even more damage. 3, now it has a chance to arc and do chain lightning to another
Yes.
person. And this one, the powers more damage, stagger meter, more damage.
Yep.
But like they evolved, and like when you do Thor's in the last game, it can chain lightning to 3, it can all opponents within an area.
Yeah.
And the powers would evolve. Now it does this damage.
You level up your character, and he doesn't feel like he gets any stronger.
Yeah, you're doing the same moves.
Yeah, like
And you're
I
like-
went back and did a Rift challenge with
Yeah.
45 level characters on a level 6, and feel like I still wasn't.
Yeah.
And like,
You should come in and smoke them.
yeah, and then like, so when you unlock those things that you can like, you get all those hexagons that you
Yeah.
can level up.
Yeah.
I have the incomplete center done, and I have almost all of my offensive buff
Yeah.
done on the other one, and my characters are still feel like they're not strong.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's
I had all the energy. I still blow through energy.
Yeah. I feel like it doesn't apply. Like it's like you put all this money into grinding and all this effort into grinding to make your character stronger, so it makes the game easier. So you
Yeah.
actually feel like a superhero. And it feels like it doesn't. Like you put those gems on your character, you spend a lot of money and resources to level
Yeah.
up those gems, and your character feel like he doesn't change. To me, anyway.
Yeah, I put the one that was like plus 600 strength. Captain Marvel.
Just to
I don't
test
really
it,
know
right?
the
I
difference.
had a whole. I didn't use not one experience point, like
Mhm.
one of those orbs, and I went and grinded and got a whole bunch of them. And my characters are around level 30, 35. I took Daredevil and jumped him almost 15, 20 levels above everybody,
Yeah.
and he was still dying before everyone else.
Really?
And he wasn't doing as much damage as anyone else either.
Mm.
Like I feel like you're just not experiencing your grind that you're putting in to make your character
Yeah,
stronger.
like those everything else.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you guys something here. So I know I'm really big into like putting out a quality product. I would rather wait for a game to
I don't
get
think
polished.
it was
and
rushed.
No, it's not rushed.
fine-tuning.
I don't think it was
I
rushed.
think it's rushed.
I think that the developer is very known for making a certain type of beat 'em up game,
Mhm.
and I think they were said, "We want you to make a copy of this game," and I think it was out of the developer's wheelhouse
Yeah.
Mm,
because
okay.
it's Ninja Games don't make games that are
RPG
like
light, very light.
yes,
That's why everyone doubles up. And Power of the Vault is the exact same. More damage. Better movie, more
Yeah.
damage. But come on.
Is it Team Ninja?
Yeah, Team Ninja dude.
Oh,
Team
they
Ninja.
do the Ninja Gaiden game.
yes,
Yeah.
and they literally
Yeah.
it literally looked like they're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna pay Team Ninja to make this game, but we want you to make it as similar to the original two as possible, but do your own take on it. And I just don't think it hit the mark.
I
If
think
you had to
maybe
pick
for
any
4 though,
developer,
for make it more RPG elements. Like you used to be able to equip an item.
Story was meh. I'm over the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
When it comes to the cutscenes and the way the game
The
looks,
graphics are awesome.
it's still a fun game.
Yeah.
Like I'm still enjoying playing it.
It's cool getting people in too.
Yeah. Is there anything else that I missed that you had, or
just that power thing? Like I hate that the powers all kinds of why even bother level up the
Yeah.
powers? Because like it used to be like, okay, I'm gonna get this now. I can do this to 4 people at once, and now I can do fire damage on top of it.
and you're
it's like-
saying pretty much it's the flair of
yeah, the power,
power and the
power
flare.
stone evolved. Like Storm had chain lightning, when she called that one thing. Now I can call that 2. Now
I just feel like
4.
certain characters who should clearly feel stronger don't.
like the passive things, like Captain America before had leadership and be like plus some.
Oh, here's my other thing.
They got rid of all that.
It is so fucking hard to do your double teams. Like to
It
open
is,
up a
yeah.
box, you have to memorize
Hold
every
right
single
trigger,
one,
yeah.
and then you have to hold right trigger, do the move, then quick switch to the other player, hit
Because-
A.
If when you hold it up, the thing comes next to your character, and if you walk near that character, it will change.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I also don't like how there's
Yeah.
boxes, and like you need to do this power with this power. Now, how if I don't have these characters, I can't get this box and play this game again.
Yeah.
With those 2 characters, or
Yep.
people that can do that power.
Yep.
And I was like, that's kind of it.
And then it's just really hard. That's a nice color, but it's really hard to memorize those things, and it's not easy to get the characters to do the abilities. Together.
Yeah. It's hard to get them to do that.
You just leave it there. I'll get
But the
it.
graphics on the character, all the models of them look good, except that I thought Hulk was too small.
Yeah.
Like Hulk is
He's
the
like
smallest
short.
Thor.
Yeah.
But he's wide. I'm like, no, he should be much
Like
taller.
Juggernaut towers Hulk,
Yeah.
which is weird.
And it's like Hulk should be this big. He should be
Yeah.
10 foot tall. But I mean, the graphics are good. It's fun. I don't like the damage. Is like right
What would you give it out of 10?
Maybe like a 7.
7. That's what I would have said too. Yeah, 7.
Whereas like 1 is a 9.5, 2 is probably 8.5 because they got this and stuff.
Yeah.
X-Men Legends
X-Men
2
Legends were awesome.
was like a 9. They're both like 9s. So it's a good game, but I don't know.
So what
Shout out to
happened?
people
What happened to me is I bought Ultimate Alliance, and then I went on Amazon to look for a cord for my for the board so we can do podcasts a little better when it comes to using the camera, and found this deal on a game. It's typically an $80 game, and it was on sale for $25. And
discount.
I was like, it's a huge discount.
Deep discount DVD.
Deep discount. So I picked up a game called Starlink. So this game is for every platform. It is a Skylanders style game where you have toys. If you don't know what that toy is yet, then I will tell you. But the cool thing is you don't need the toys to play the game. So this is the Switch controller. So what this does is this actually your controllers snap into this, and while you're playing, so while you're playing, this lights up the back of the ship. So if other ships have lights on it, they will light up, and if you use boost or turbo, it'll get brighter or pulsate. Okay. The starter pack comes with a ship, a pilot, and another pilot for the Switch.
And that's Star Fox, right?
It is. So this is the Star Fox. This is the X-wing. It comes with 2 guns. Now, if you're playing the game and you pop this gun off, that gun disappears on your screen.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
If I pop this gun off, it disappears on my screen. If I put it on this one, it reappears back on the screen.
Oh, wow.
So if while you're playing, if your ship gets destroyed, you can literally pop it off. If you bought the other ships, and pop them right on.
there's Star Fox.
And now your character sits inside there as well. So if you want to change pilots, you slap him out.
You get Frog Guy.
No, they only make physical toys of just spots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then the ship snaps on.
And that's pretty cool.
Now, once you play the game,
It might be a little annoying to hold it like that, though.
I didn't.
And
play
plus, the Pro Controller is so much better.
Yeah, I didn't play it like this the whole way. So what I did is I put everything in. I started up the game, and the game recognized all these pieces, and then I just took this off and put on my normal controller,
And you're fine.
and it said, okay, these are already in there. You can keep using them.
Oh, okay.
So you can keep playing
It's
the
like an
entire game.
amiibo.
Yeah. The cool thing about this is if you were to go out and buy every physical toy in this game, so you can have every ship, every character, every part, I think it comes out to almost about $200 to $300. You can buy them all digitally. They have a season 1 pack and a season 2 pack. Season 1 pack is $60, and it gives you everything that season 1 toys and ships and pilots and guns. And season 2 is $30. And then the only thing that doesn't come with a season packs is you can get the other 4 Star Fox characters for $11.
Frog, there's a girl.
So if you really get into this game and you're like,
Falco, cool.
So if you really get into this game and you're like, hey, I like this game, I don't mind dropping $60 and getting the first pack because I want to try different guns out.
Is it basically just Star Fox?
It's just like buying a DLC.
No, the game itself.
Yeah. So when you play this for the Xbox and the PlayStation, it is an entire game. The cutscenes are beautiful. The controls are tough at first, but once you get used to it, it's a lot of fun. It literally plays like Star Fox.
Wow.
Like Star Fox 64.
A little bit.
Yeah, because the one controller is to move, and the other one is to change your camera view.
Okay.
And then just to get used to your guns is a little tricky, and hitting characters while they're moving, it's challenging.
Okay.
It's a lot like No Man's Sky, where when you're on a planet, you can take resources from the planet. You scan the wildlife on the planet. So it has a lot of No Man's Sky, like the stuff on No Man's Sky that I enjoyed.
Okay.
It has in that, like you go up to like a hut and hit talk, and these are like, hey, if you want to help me, I'm trying to do this, and you can help me level up my thing, and and next time you come here, I'll have more resources for you. So you just go to these planets, you discover their resources, you discover what their planet has, you discover their animals, and then you help build up these factions and build these places, and then you build the planet, and then you kind of help them take control of it.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Then up in space, there's a lot of destroyed ships that you can explore and go in and find resources. There's space pirates, so if you're in hyperspeed, they'll set a trap to stop you, and then they attack you, and then you fight the pirates, like the space pirates.
Is it third person then?
It's all first person. It's all third person. Yes. So you're seeing the back of your ship. It literally looks like.
Where it's like Star Fox gets out. Because they have that one game where Star Fox gets out.
You don't get out of your ship.
Star Fox Adventure.
Yeah, I have for.
You don't get out of your ship at all.
Okay.
Everything's done with the ship. Even when you're like in the planet, and you can't fly super high to do stuff, you have to fly super low, and it literally travels like a car.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the barrel rolls are there.
Yeah.
The backflip, the backspin to get behind an enemy is there. The front flip is there. You're fighting, and he is screaming, "Do a barrel roll!" or "Fox, help me!" Like it is. So from the beginning of the game, you play as the character whoever you buy the pack of, and that's the character you play as, and you interact with this team. And this team is trying to save their captain, and there's an evil guy, and he's trying to make like this one energy. But as soon as you join the game and you put Fox flies in and says, "Oh crap, those guys need help." You go down and help them, and then they're like, "Hey, do you want to help us out with this?" And you literally can play the entire game as Fox, and all the dialogue carries over as if Fox was a part of the game.
Okay.
Like Fox says, "Okay, cool, you guys can help me with my ship. I'm gonna go attack Wolf."
Okay.
But you don't have to do Wolf. You
Yeah.
can finish the game as Star Fox and help the team, and you literally do every mission. The dialogue is there. Like it's not like it's like just a cookie cutter where they just put
Yeah.
Fox in. All the dialogue is there. The voice action, the way he would react to a character in that part of the story
Yeah.
with one of those characters is still there. And then after you beat the game, then there's a whole DLC of Star Fox where you can go and you're taking down Wolf.
Oh, wow.
It's unbelievable. Like if you're gonna buy this game and you're a Star Fox fan, get it for the Switch. It's
I
so
wonder,
much
is he-
fun.
Is Star Fox in the like 360? Well,
Nope.
That's what
It's
I'm saying.
exclusive
If I
only.
can't be-
Yeah, it's only exclusive to the Switch.
Yeah,
So
that
if
makes
you were to
sense.
buy this game on PlayStation 4 or
It can't be
Xbox,
Star Fox.
you are playing as the normal team,
Yeah.
and that's it. If you play, I think even if you were to pop this on, it would work. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I wouldn't think it would work.
No, because I can't see Nintendo letting.
So if you're interested in that, it is on the marketplace for Amazon. I think last time I checked, it went up to $35,
Mhm.
but it's still you're not paying $80. It's
Yeah.
a really good deal, and it's a lot of fun. If you're a Star Fox fan, check it out. Like I said, it's Star Fox meets No Man's Sky meets Destiny.
No,
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
what's it called?
Starlink.
Oh, Star. Okay.
Starlink. Yep.
I remember when I played Destiny.
Yeah.
I never.
That was
played,
fun.
I never played it.
Yeah.
My
It-
first
No,
raid,
I
I got a Gallo.
Is that the?
horn.
Was that the Halo? Was it?
Oh,
Yeah, that was like the.
Okay, I played the demo.
and then these wings also.
Oh,
Nice.
So if you're not
that's a cool little toy.
listen, when I seen this, I'm like, even if I don't use this,
Yeah.
it'd just be awesome to have this sitting on my shelf because
Yeah.
it's the Star Fox ship.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the toys are awesome. Like they're really nice. Like they're built nice. They don't feel like they're cheap. Like I said, and then when you buy the toys, everything comes apart. So the wings come off,
Oh, okay.
and you can take wings from another ship and put it on this
Oh,
ship,
wow, and then it changes.
and it can completely change. And then it changes on the screen,
Oh, that's cool.
and then you can do it all digitally from the actual
Yeah.
game as well.
That doesn't put like a pay to play element to it, does it? Like, is it really
No. So-
godlike stuff or?
You can still unlock guns in the game, but the guns that are exclusive to the toys, you would have to physically either buy the toys or buy them digitally. But to buy a gun digitally, I think is like 99 cents, but it's still cheaper physically.
Yeah.
This
So they
is
are-
more
they
for
are
like a
still-
toy collector.
Yeah, so
Right,
this is a toy collector game, or if you really like the game and it's just like buying a
I can see
DLC.
kids like that, man.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
It's hard though. It's challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
a Star Fox always goes hard.
first couple people I fought, like if you don't go in there and use your shield
Yeah.
and block yourself, you will die quick.
Cool.
And because I got this ship, and then it gives you the default ship in the game. Once your one ship gets destroyed, you can switch to that ship. But once you're out of ships, you have to go back and repair them, or you have to go back to your last checkpoint and do it
Yeah.
all over again. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee real quick. So if you guys have any other topics you want to talk about or games, go for it. Or you can jump into the topic.
Pretty much like now did Nintendo.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, that is raspberries and dragonberry, dragon fruit,
Raspberries and
raspberry dragon.
and that's what Night Mother's Blood, which is the Assassin's Guild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing in the queen.
Get a little sip, Andy.
I'll try. They're gonna try this stuff. Night Mother's Blood. It smells like peas. It smells like peas.
Doesn't taste like peas. Doesn't taste like blood either.
And does not like roses.
No, it tastes like grape juice and ginger ale. It's not. It doesn't taste like beer to me. It tastes like a well, I guess more like a wine cooler.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like
It's
carbonated wine.
sitting at 4.5. Yeah.
Wow.
But like saying about the toy, I mean, if Nintendo makes that seriously, like you're getting a good like a good accessory or like add-on physically because Nintendo makes
that's
just
like Smash Brothers, and then like come out with new characters like man, kind of.
I think they
spend
still
more
do.
money.
They still have the amiibos going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do they add to Smash Bros? Like if I bought an amiibo Waluigi,
Eventually,
would it add it to Smash?
I think
Bros?
they do updates for that. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so it works out.
That's kind of cool.
the quality of the Nintendo product is totally ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I bought when whatever generation that was. It was like Dreamcast, Super Nintendo, or GameCube, Dreamcast, PS2, and Xbox. I owned all four. The PlayStation didn't last a year,
No.
and the Xbox wasn't very long. I got a couple years out of that, but I still have my GameCube.
Damn,
I still have my GameCube, and then, like I can still plug that in. And
I lost my one wire for I have to get that, but now they make an HD thing that you plug into
Saw
it
that.
to make it HD. It costs like I think it's like $80 or something like that. Whoa!
Probably
And it
one,
comes in a GameCube, like the box is like a GameCube. Which is like,
and probably one of the best wireless controllers.
The
with
Wavebird,
Wavebird.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's such a phenomenal one.
It really is.
Like
I like GameCube, but I think it didn't really get fair shake.
I think it's one of my favorite systems from them. Honestly, it's out of the Super. I'm not really sure. I think the Switch is really good too. I don't want to downplay that.
Yeah, I like Switch.
Mhm.
I'd like the GameCube.
Super Nintendo, GameCube, yeah.
It's hard for me to say N6, not say N64.
Yeah, that's another one too.
That system blew my mind.
Once you had your jumper pack in there, that was like
You couldn't
game
play.
changing.
You couldn't play.
Then
You couldn't play without it.
Then Quake 2. I think that was the first one I used to remember.
My batteries died, and I still just left it in because the weight of it just felt
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
First time playing Star Fox on that system, I was like,
Mind blown.
I cannot believe this.
Yeah.
You heard that?
I don't have Star Fox.
It's like-
before, actually.
My
You get the
my controller's shaking.
Yeah.
My controller's shaking.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I love the After
I don't know what
Effects.
to do with this.
Is the power plugged in?
Now it is.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
But anyhow, it was like with those after explosions, it's like it even shook like afterwards, and it's like mission accomplished. It was still shaking.
And if you weren't a little asshole kid like,
I remember the Dreamcast with it was Resident Evil for Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Whatever, Code Veronica. And I thought, okay, that's a little bit too much there.
yeah, it's fucking going crazy. What were you guys on before I?
We were just talking about
Quality
like
of
how the
Nintendo
quality of
product,
Nintendo products, if like if Nintendo made that, it's just,
Even
like,
the games,
ridiculous.
even the games. Like if they put a game out, it's not going to be a half-ass, not finished game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Very
throw
rarely
your-
does a Nintendo game suck.
What's that?
Very rarely does a Nintendo game suck. I mean, it has happened.
You bring any snacks?
What do you got?
Got lunch meat.
Whoa, we're gonna eat some lunch meat.
Meet the press.
regular
Yeah,
lunch
right.
meat. Yeah.
Okay, this one is P&P loaf. Boo.
It's funny because like it's like anyone could throw their Game Boy into the washer and it'll still work.
Yeah.
And it's like you put it through the extreme rinse.
People
like,
drop 64s
the super hot
and stuff,
rinse.
yeah.
There's a museum that was for and it caught on
Oh my
fire,
god.
and it
Favorite
still
thing.
works. Like it's totally ridiculous, but that thing still works. It's on
Wow.
display.
Yeah.
Someone said the GameCube was very durable too. Like you could,
It is,
I think they
yeah.
dropped it from like a house.
If you feel it, it's still like together.
Yeah.
It's very sturdy. Like obviously Switch isn't, but
I remember my
because
buddies,
Switch is.
the lid snapped off,
Yeah.
and as long as it was just like
Hook
there,
together, yeah.
it worked.
So that worked with PlayStation 1 too.
Yeah.
Like that.
But
The
those
funny
PlayStation
thing-
ones, after a while, like I had friends who were like putting them on their sides.
Yeah,
because
turn
that was the only way
upside
the
down.
laser could work. Upside down would be
Yeah,
the other
upside
way.
down
like
because the
that.
laser dropped,
Yeah.
and you had to flip it upside down for the laser to
That's
see.
like, what a world we live in.
There's always
I
that
play Final Fantasy 7 and Kid
there's always that
Metal
inside
Gear 1.
joke of like Nintendium, like it's like the most durable like
Yeah.
I mean,
thing
I've dropped my
ever,
Switch a
like,
couple times.
jokingly.
You could throw a 64 against the wall. I ain't getting hurt.
Yeah,
You know what's more durable? The first Xbox. The big,
Yeah.
big honking thing.
yeah, you'll kill someone. You can kill
Yeah.
someone with that thing.
I like that it was so big.
Murder
because
weapon,
it felt
Xbox.
powerful.
Until it read.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the original Xbox.
What
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
yeah. I
And
actually
the
just,
big
I
Duke.
actually just busted out the the Duke. I actually just busted out my modded original Xbox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was showing Billy it after the interview.
Oh, cool. I seen
Yeah.
one of them at a pawn shop one time. I was like, I don't know if I'm buy it. That was like $150. It was like after.
That's usually you get on
Yeah.
for it on Amazon. Mine has a lot of the original, like hundreds of
So it's
games.
basically like a
Then
Raspberry
it has
Pi,
then it has
Xbox.
all the home brews. It has all the arcade classics, and then it has
Nice.
pretty much every system from up to greatest.
They
Just
don't
because
run- yeah,
it doesn't work to emulate.
Yeah, it is. That's why there's no retro yet. But the one's coming. That's the 64 retro.
Yeah, I can't.
They're gonna
Somebody
be
had
crazy.
one.
I can't find my Nintendo Mini. I don't no idea what I did with it.
Hide sold. That she puts yucky mayonnaise on a bagel.
Roll.
Better put
It looks like a
oil
bagel.
on that too.
But
Oil and mayo, like the
you want to do your?
ungodly,
What do you got for a
Oil.
snack? You said over there.
Oh no! I brought a drink. It's a Snapple watermelon lemonade.
Yes.
All right.
Let's try it.
Yeah, can you grab some cups out, Heidi? So that's what we do too, because it's like not cool in high school. We act like we're like, you know, you're like, oh, I got this yogurt. You want to try it? So we usually get like snacks. Andy orders. He orders this thing called Tokyo Treat Box, where it's all like snacks from Japan, and
That's awesome.
And we'll try them out some episodes. And then we have like a show and tell. Ben has a little show and tell we're gonna do.
That's awesome.
I can show that my comics.
I'm gonna try to find Fruitopia to bring next time.
Oh my god.
Orbs.
Orbs. There was a generic on the Value City hat.
So Andy has the street smarts when it comes to when new products come out, because he's like always in the grocery stores.
And I get the order or I see it.
Were you all over the Ecto Cooler when they did that?
Yeah. I actually have a special order for it.
I have a pack sitting in the fridge.
pretty wild.
I still have a case of it left over yet.
Oh yeah, no, I think I put it in the fridge.
So it smells like candy.
I have not had that in 30 years. It's
like
so
that
ridiculous.
smell.
I mean, I don't know if it's good, but I have 2 cases of it in my fridge.
That's so funny.
No, as long as you keep
I'll
it
half a cup to
fine.
see if you like it.
Sure.
And,
Thank you.
and it's very
Maybe we'll bust one out for next episode.
I'm not sure. Oh my god, that's 2 years up, 3 years old.
No,
It's not
it's
gonna be
okay.
bad. Oh,
You want some Heidi?
Just shake it up.
Ecto Cooler's like
Yeah,
you can drink it in the apocalypse. This doesn't go bad.
There you go.
2017.
Yeah, I
17.
I ain't drinking it. Like that video of the
So
kid
many,
drinking
like,
Yoo-hoo
preservatives
from
in it.
Oh, I
10
like
years ago.
that. That's good.
This is watermelon lemonade.
Oh,
That's
that's good.
good. That's delicious. That is thirst
It's not
quenching.
sweet. Yeah, it's very refreshing. It's not real sweet.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
That was
it's
good.
Watermelon juice and lemonade.
That's fucking solid. I like
You can
that.
have some more if you want.
What's the fact?
Per ball, 150
The
calories.
real fact is, in South Korea, it is against the rules for a professional baseball player to wear cabbage leaves inside of his hat. I would say in South Korea, that's North Korea. North Korea, it's legal to do anything.
Yeah. Heidi, what was it like when you were there?
I tried to come up with something witty and I couldn't.
Have a
Kim
little-
Jong-il, maybe. Here's what you want. I have my.
Heidi's
It's
Asian,
a
but
six-pack.
she's
Wow,
not-
that's more.
She's not Korean.
That's
She's just
extremely.
Asian. She's not gonna tell you where.
Yeah.
That's
She comes from
extremely
the Orient.
satisfying.
There, say that. Oh,
What?
you come from the Orient.
She's from the Asian country that we hang flags up to bring our boys home.
Which reminds me of the Jerky Boy thing. Send us a line because boy in the army.
Oh God.
Yeah, same.
Box, and then I want you to weld me inside the box.
You're making a new one?
Crank Anchors.
Oh, Crank Anchor. I want Jerky Boys to come back.
I know they're making a Crank Anchor CD. Just one CD, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I
That is
had
a-
the first season on DVD. That's good.
That's
really
a
good.
that's a good drink. That's like a good like if you have like a few
Lemonade.
beers
Yes.
and you just want something to like level off. That's a good thing.
It's hard to see what all the lights,
Quench
but
your thirst.
watermelon.
Delicious.
It's only 6-pack so far.
Good
I'm sure
job,
they're gonna start
Snapple.
selling,
Oh, you can't buy it individual.
I don't think so. If you can, I didn't see it. I only seen 6-packs of the joint.
That's worth a 6-pack. Good job, Snapple. Way to hit the
When they're on
fucking
sale,
mark.
You can get like
Ben's excited.
Snapple.
I like that.
All right, Ben, what do you got? Show and tell wise.
Show and tell wise. Well,
All right, I
we
turn my
got some
headphones.
comic books.
Turn my headphones up to big size.
I got a sandwich.
I can't do it. I can't do
Oh shit! All right. Oh,
Is it too
I
loud?
flipped them around. So,
Spoil them.
it. Oh,
are you okay?
yeah. My ears are shot, and
Good.
the headphones weren't doing it for me. Like I start
Oh,
watering.
Mm.
So I got one of our guys that we're hoping and
Forgotten Realms.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Drawing me in.
There was always D&D ads in the comics.
Yeah.
So I like
TSR
this.
back in the day.
I like this
Forgotten Realms is a
character.
D&D game.
Yeah, it's a campaign setting.
Oh,
I like this character because he was in a Spider-Man video game. I'm hoping that they do him justice. Carnage.
I was gonna say,
It's
who
the very
was
first
it in a
appearance.
Spider-Man video game?
Nice.
So that's the first appearance of Carnage. It's a
Wow.
9.8. So I got it before they spiked
Is Tom
prices.
McFarlane doing they aren't there?
I think so.
it doesn't look like
All
that.
right,
That
go,
says up top.
read it up on top.
Let's see,
That's
Art
No,
Guy.
Mark
Mark
Bagley.
Bagley.
Okay,
Mark
he's
Bagley.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. Yeah.
That's when he was a young buck.
Well, no, man. Yeah.
Cletus.
Cletus Cassidy.
Cletus Cassidy. Pulling off the old
Wesley
double
no,
CC, the double letter. First and
Woody
last
Harrelson,
name.
right?
At last, the spawn of Venom.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know what Carnage's voice sounds like. He doesn't have the venom.
It sounds like psychotic. Like, just
I think I had it
crazy
when I was a
dude.
kid, and I got ripped or
Like,
something.
whatever. Like,
That's awesome.
but it was like, yeah, got Carnage.
What else you got now?
The next book that I have,
Cool.
I kind of gave Tony some DC love here. First appearance of Deathstroke.
Teen Titans?
Yeah,
New
Teen
Teen
Titans.
Titans.
New Teen Titans #2.
So Deathstroke did always not have the same suit that you know today.
It was the same color, but
And he was not called. Wasn't he called the Destroyer?
Yeah, he was Deathstroke the Destroyer, but it's just the
Deathstroke the Terminator.
the Terminator.
Yes.
It's still Slade Wilson.
Liked him as a character too. So here's how
Huh?
it goes with the timeline.
That's Scylla. That's
Raven.
Raven. Yeah.
It goes off the rip-off scale. Okay, so I do have the first appearance of Taskmaster. Okay, so it went from Taskmaster that was also
He
made
looks
by
like Deathlock right there. Like,
yeah. I'm trying to think. What's his name? George Perez created Taskmaster for. So DC's like, yo, George, we need a character that's also kind of a sort of an assassin too. So then they did Deathstroke, and then Marvel's like, yo, we like Deathstroke. We needed another character, but we're gonna put a little bit of a different spin on him and
Different spin.
And
make 'em
it actually
black.
became from it went from
What's his name?
Taskmaster
Slade Wilson. Wilson
to-
Slade.
When you say it from Taskmaster, looks like
from Taskmaster
Deathstroke
to
with a
Deathstroke
mask.
to. But you know what we're gonna do instead of what about power?
yeah,
Let him watch
and
like
all his-
2,000
all
hours
his-
of Home Improvement.
all his bubbles when he talks are like it'll be like a saw blade or a hammer.
Yeah,
Reason the internet
it was
keeps
wild.
saying that it's not stable.
It's wild. Yeah,
But
But that's
only
like-
Harley Quinn.
but that's the origin of like the assassins, Taskmaster,
Hmm.
then Deathstroke, and
Taskmaster what
Deadpool,
70?
and
What
then-
is that?
that's close
Huh?
to like the 80. I think like the 80s, like 81. I think.
Yeah, 'cause he-
I don't know. I might be mixed up with that one.
so this is 880.
So what's
okay,
your
so that would have been like 78.
so what's your last
Taskmaster.
one here?
And the last one, last but not least, it's kind of like my replacement or faux Golden Age Grail. It's Captain America: Living Legend #2, which is off of Captain America: Weird Tale #74, which is a book that I may or may not be getting.
So is that the new one?
That's like
no.
2013.
Oh,
It's a 1 out of 50 variant. Take a look at it. Go ahead.
It's a great cover.
Yeah,
What's her
it's a
name?
really good
Sharon
one.
Carter. Oh, it's what's his name? Dan Burton cover. No, this isn't Dan Burton. It's the painted style. They have the wrong artist on here.
Uh-oh.
He used to do the cards. Remember the trading cards back in the day? And he would also do Vampirilla or something else. I don't.
They chart me when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up because I don't think that's. I think he has a different. That's not. I have a Batman book that he did. I got at least.
Oh, I didn't know that. But that's always pretty.
It's awesome work though.
Yeah, it's probably one of the
Let me
coolest
see.
ones.
Maybe.
Really cool to see in that. I got that book in a couple of other books from this one seller. I'm like, oh, I want to get that one, and I got it graded, and it came out 9 a.m. Like, all right, I'm
So
done.
do you got some books, Andy?
I was really just. If we have time, here's a napkin.
Thank you.
We're good. You can show up.
Okay, I guess it is that guy. If you did it, also Santana. I like to get commissions. I remember all the wrestling ones.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get all the X-Men. I'll start with the girls. So,
So explain to what commission comics are.
it's a blank copy, and then you can pay someone to draw it. So that's what makes me. What
It's
artists?
it's the comic, but you paint
It's
Do
full
the-
comic.
it's a
It
full
comes
comic, but
black.
the cover
Black.
is blank,
Yeah.
and you get someone to draw the cover.
Yeah, draw whatever you want.
Like that one guy did the he was showing us. He did the Ghost Rider. What you can do is you can go to Comic Cons and there's a guy there, and you drop your book off in the beginning of the day and say, "This is kind of what I want," and they'll work on it, and then you come back and they give it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
Like, say for example, I'll drop off an Avengers book, and I would drop it off of Bob Camp, the guy that does Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
And they do it. He does it all the Ren and Stimpy characters like Marvel characters.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, anything you want, basically.
Yeah.
As long as they know.
He likes to do wrestling variants
Yeah.
covers, or he likes now he's working on X-Men.
Yeah, so it'll be like trying to make
So when
I have
Andy
like a G.I. Joe
wrestles,
comic, and then I got Sergeant Slaughter
awesome.
holding the
Yeah.
world title on the G.I.
That's-
Joe comic. It's
that's
like,
awesome.
okay.
when Andy wrestles, his entrance music is heavier version
X-Men.
of the X-Men 90s theme song.
They had that. They had the Doctor Who one. They had the Street Fighter one.
Yeah.
So the first one is by Alex Sanchez, who's gonna do our art for our tag team shirt.
Nice.
It's a Rogue right here, black and white. Some are black and white, some are color. So I got that like 2014, and it's like, nice. I got that one. I want to get a color.
Oh
So,
wow!
yeah, that was
that's
pretty
neat.
cool.
You should get Haley Stokes to do one.
Yeah, I worked his art. It's really.
Mhm.
This one we got by Brett Peoples, Jubilee.
Oh, I like that.
So that's pretty cool. He did like a 7 see the sparkles and the powers kind of. Yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool.
I could draw 6 stick figures.
Yeah, and then some of the art like you pay for it. Like, wow, the last one's my favorite. So this one's by 2 twin brothers, the Frame brothers.
Oh wow.
That's always a bright
So
one.
one
Wow.
draws all the lines and the other one does all the color.
Wow.
But look how it looks fake. Like it looks like it was printed. Like
Yeah.
a guy drew that. Well, 2 guys. Look how perfect they are with their line work and everything. How clean it is.
Wow.
That's nice.
It looks like it was printed.
You know,
I bought that one, but I had him do this one because I wanted a storm one. So
nice.
it's a storm one.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's flying there.
I always like
And they're $30. I was like, wow.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. This is great. And then we got by Sword of Song. This is called a negative space. Like she did the Spider-Gwen where like all the parts of her white outfit, she just like, let's go.
Mhm.
And then you just like drew her like, face and the living. So I got Emma Frost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like she does really good faces.
Upstairs to the right.
Thank you.
And the last one of my favorite, Psylocke by Sabine Rich. This is also the most expensive. Her art's awesome.
I would have put her butt in it more.
Yeah. Look at that.
I would have had a butt shot.
Yeah.
You know who you should get at New York Comic Con?
That's
if you
beautiful.
could?
Isn't
The
that
face-
awesome?
The face is awesome.
Yeah. Sabine's really good. And she doesn't do any like she do like variant covers, mainly for like Lady Death. And I was like, she did this, and she was also someone got a Captain Marvel at the time.
Okay.
And she looked really good. So that's all my X-Men so far. I try to get all the girls.
Who's your next?
Dazzler or Shadowcat? Like I don't want every no-name one. So they're my 2 big, and then I go.
And then the
move on
first
to
guy,
the
obviously, you
dudes.
go with Toad, right? Or
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
No, I'll get Gambit or Wolverine, and then I'll start Cyclops, Colossus.
You know who you should get to do Shadowcat? Frank Cho.
Frank Cho.
Frank
Cho does
Cho.
good stuff. He's the one that
He
draws.
draws like
Their ass will be sticking out, and they'll be
Yeah,
saying something
like-
like, "Are you looking at my ass?" Like,
Yeah.
and like
Quinn,
She-Hulk's like, is this top way too big
Yeah,
for
and
me? Like
heaving breasts. You
Yeah.
know, Frank Cho's really good.
I think we got here. So we did our show with our snacks. We didn't forget this time. We'll start our comic book movies, ones that we want, and then when he comes down, maybe we'll segue in some video games because he's more of a video game guy.
that's fine.
We'll start with you, Ben. So we got the announcement of some comic book movies. Who would you add in there that you would want as a movie?
definitely Nova would be one.
Okay.
I can
Nova
see
would be
him in
interesting.
Guardians 3.
I could definitely see him go like showing up in Guardians, maybe
Isn't
like
he more of a Spider-Man guy? He
he
did fight Spider-Man, right?
no, he had his own
He
series
was in the
way
one
back
in
in
the
day.
90s Spider-Man cartoon, I think.
Yeah.
I think they used Nova as a Disney Infinity character in the
It's
Spider-Man
possible.
Mhm.
thing.
I think they did too. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one where there's one's Richard Rider.
Yeah.
And then when there's
that's
like
the
an adult,
original
yeah.
one. Yeah, Richard Ryder's the original.
I don't know too much about it. It's Marvel's Special Green Lantern.
Okay.
That's what we call it. It's like a
But I
intergalactic space cops.
wouldn't mind seeing him like in Guardians 3, like maybe for a good 15, 20
Well, the Nova
minutes.
Corps exists because what's
Yeah.
his name? John C. Reilly's
Yeah.
the Nova Corps guy.
Yeah, and just be like, hey, we need you, Richard Rider.
Yeah.
Like badass. I like to see like that like space aura that comes off of one of like he's like blue suit, like golden helmet with the star on.
I didn't think I was gonna dig the space stuff. I'm gonna be honest. But Guardians sold me. They did a really good job.
It's so
on it.
good.
Oh my god, it was like I personally thought it was like a second Star Wars without being Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just because the way that they did it.
Guardians 1's like right there with Avengers. You know? So good.
What about you, Andy? Who would be a character you'd like to see in a movie?
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She-Hulk.
I agree
Who
on
would you
that
cast
one.
her?
Ooh, jeez. If it was back in the day, Lucy Wallace.
Ooh,
She's
yeah.
a little too old now for it. Nothing against her. She's still hot.
Never say never.
Would you
Andy.
pick
Gina
a really
Carano?
jack chick? I would pick.
Yeah.
I would have said Gina Carano for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she would have been perfect.
She's hot.
I don't
so
know, like if her acting chops is up to,
She's not bad.
but just assuming everyone can act.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gina Carano, she'd be good She-Hulk.
she'd be a Gracie.
I don't know if I would cast her like,
China.
as
She played
Maybe
She-Hulk
she
in
could act.
porn.
Yeah, she did. I don't know if I'd have
She acted.
like a skinny girl be like Jem Walters, and then when she turns to She-Hulk, I'd cast somebody. I don't know. I would have
Oh, like
person,
the old school like
Yeah.
Lou Ferrigno.
yeah, I think I would just have
That'd
some
be
big
awesome.
chick that's
That'd
like
be
that.
hilarious.
Like I would have like let's say Gina Carano, but edit her to look not Jack for the beginning of the movie, and then when she becomes She-Hulk,
Like
then
they
she's
did
just-
with Chris Evans. With
yeah,
Captain.
when they made him look skinny, the same thing, and then she's and then
Whoa,
do some
transforming!
mini magic to make her
Yeah.
6'8". Well, she's 7 foot tall.
Yeah. Do you have a comic book character or a comic book you'd like to see? It doesn't have to be Marvel or DC.
There could be some indie.
All my dreams came true when Amazon did the Tick.
Oh, really?
I didn't watch it.
I
Was it
didn't
good?
watch it.
So I'll go back just a little bit here. You guys didn't watch the Fox Kids cartoon?
Yeah, I watched
it.
You did. Okay.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
So that was you guys did the Patrick Warburton Tick.
I saw some.
Wasn't the Tick also
Was it
on
live action?
MTV
No.
at one time? Oh yeah, the live action. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, it was like the end of the '90s. Patrick Warburton is the Tick.
Okay.
Okay, so with all that being said, the new one on Amazon is as close to the cartoon's my favorite of it. It's like close to the and then the new show is as close to that as you're gonna get.
Right.
The one at the end of the '90s it's good, and I felt like for the first time you had the Tick in person, it's Patrick Warburton. It seemed perfect at that time too. Like I only knew him as Elaine's boyfriend on Seinfeld. I didn't know him as anything else.
Buddy.
He's in so much stuff since then, you know. But apparently, like he's an executive producer, and the new Tick, he like taught him how to be the Tick, I guess.
That's cool.
So the guy is really good. That show is so good. I guess it's in limbo right now. It's not canceled. It's not signed up for its third season.
Yeah,
It's not canceled.
it just exists.
So that's rough.
It's
I
in
hope
the
it,
negative space.
I hope it runs
Yeah, if
forever.
you have Prime, you can watch it. Right?
Netflix
Yeah.
will probably snatch it.
Why not?
If someone
I hope.
drops it.
I hope so.
Netflix is supposed to snatch Last vs. Evil Dead, but I think Bruce
That's what I
Campbell
heard.
said he didn't want to
didn't
do it.
wanna-
I read that.
What if they got some young guy that
That's
look like
bull-
him?
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Either
people-
kill him off and
People
then
would
let it
snap,
roll.
but I think it'd be cool. I wanted
He's
to,
not gonna be alive forever.
I wanted
It's a good story.
I wanted them to keep doing the Evil Dead series after they made the reboot.
Weren't they supposed to do Nerva? Then they were going to make an Ash
People-
character in that
people-
universe.
People didn't. Well, Ash would have been like a girl,
Yeah.
but people bitched and they're like, "It's not
Well,
listen to,
it
we'll
was
listen to
a
people."
reboot, so it could be different. You know?
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
I didn't see it. But, Ash vs. Evil Dead was awesome.
Love that series.
Yeah.
Love that series.
Yeah.
Had Lucy Lawless nude at one point.
What?
That was amazing.
Ash.
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yeah. I'm
Comic
not
book
gonna
movie.
lie, she's pretty good looking. Alright, moving on.
Then getting weird again.
I forget her name in that.
Oh, I forget it too, yeah.
Comic book. I mean, it was a comic book for a while, and then it was a TV show and a movie. But I think it'd be cool to bring it back and try it again with today's times. I don't think people would take it seriously, but I would love it. I'd like another Toxic Avenger.
No.
Nice.
I'd like a Toxic Avenger. I like the campy.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be trauma quality, or do you want it to be like more a serious Marvel movie?
No, I want it campy. I want it
It's gotta
B-rated.
be.
Yeah, I want it
can't
B-rated.
stand those movies.
Really?
I can't make it. This is too, Lloyd Kaufman is just too.
Or
over the
even
top.
if they did like a cool reboot of like Dick Tracy.
Oh, that's,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah, that's
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I like that '90s movie.
Yeah. Dick Tracy.
That's,
Um,
that's a wild card
wait,
one from you.
what's his-
Howard the Duck.
Wade Betty. What's his name? He's gonna show up.
Make a comedy.
I thought he
Yeah,
was
that'll
going to.
probably
I thought
work.
that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
He was in Guardians,
right.
and then he was in Endgame.
Yeah, you see him for like a split second. Or something.
But he was in there.
If you really wanted to,
It was Seth Green too.
if you would
Does
did,
it?
Was
How-
it?
Oh,
you would did Howard the Duck, it would have to be a buddy cop movie with Rocket Raccoon
It'd be hilarious.
and Groot. That'd be phenomenal.
people would watch that. Right?
I would
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
that.
People would like that.
That's a good idea, Marvel. Sign me the fuck up. Like,
Animals.
you
and
probably have that
trees.
anyway.
I would just even had Howard the Duck with the Guardians, just like, oh, he's
He
with us
can,
now.
yeah. They hire him because he's a private detective. You know.
Yeah.
detective.
And him and Rocket hate each other,
Yeah.
but Peter loves him.
Yeah. I love this dog.
That would be perfect.
Smoking.
Go around the table
That's,
again.
they hire her. They hire him to help find Gamora in 3.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yo, that'd be pretty wild.
Sorry, what do you got? The next one.
For next one, I know that he's been talked about in Guardians 3. Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah,
I
I
really,
think-
he would be perfect for what is it now? Because like if you think of the success that like with Ant-Man, how you take a B-list Avenger and make him into a movie series and people
Make
love him for making
It doesn't make
quirky.
Avengers money, but it makes good money.
But still though, like you have
That came
something
down to
that's
great casting.
there. And not only
Yeah,
that,
Paul Rudd. Yeah.
and not only that, like even the Guardians, like even a new modern age Guardians, people are like, a Guardians movie? What the hell? And then the first movie right out of the gate fucking nails you.
I thought
Like
what? That's gonna be a waste. But it was a
Beta
great
Ray Bill, definitely 100%. I'm doing the Trump thing, I know. But definitely
It's gonna be
definitely
perfect.
one of those
Switch it to
characters.
the Bill Clinton.
Definitely one of those
It's
things.
gonna be huge.
Definitely one of those you got to do.
He's got a horse head. It's gonna be huge.
Looks like a dead horse.
Like that'd be pretty neat. Personally,
think
I would
so.
love to
I
see
feel
him
like you
in the
might see
movie.
him.
Who do you got?
I'm not about DC. Let's have a good Green Lantern movie.
Ryan Reynolds was not a bad Green
No,
Lantern.
I'm just saying. I'm just
The story was kind of
Ryan Reynolds was a good Green Lantern. The suit was terrible,
The suit
and
was
Sinestro
terrible.
looked awesome.
yeah, especially at the end when he gets
Yeah.
his yellow ring. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
well, look at it this way. I mean,
It had potential, just
It
wasn't that good. And the special effects were kind of for the time.
let me be completely honest with you when I say every time I see him, I always think Van Wilder, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, really? I forgot about that.
Like,
and Deadpool.
Van Wilder,
That's
and
what
then
it
they
is,
did
Deadpool.
they did the Switch movie with
Pikachu.
Jason Bateman, where they like wish on a fountain and like they switch different lives. So like
yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was a
that.
playboy, and then the other one's a dad,
That's right.
and all. So like, I mean, I
He was
like Ryan
he
Reynolds,
was in
but
a
I'm
good-
like,
he was in a
okay,
good serious
calm
movie.
the f down.
Called Definitely Maybe. If I
Definitely,
think
I think
he
I
has-
think you
he-
might be right on
he's
that.
with his daughter, and the entire time he's telling his daughter this story of these three women he was in love with,
Mhm.
and one of these three women is her mother,
Oh,
and with her mother,
yeah.
and he's telling her stories of three different women that he was with, and one of them is the mom, but he doesn't tell her until almost the
I don't know how I feel
But
about
she's
that.
dead. Oh.
huh?
It smells like
That's what-
licorice.
Ugh,
I'm not kidding.
I hate licorice.
I-
I'm never gonna try it.
Actually, now I got a second like wind of it. It has a lot of cinnamon to it.
You know, I don't think it smells like. It smells kind of like a coffee-ish bitter. Like
All these dark beers taste like coffee.
keep smelling. It smells like soy sauce. Keep going. Just keep smelling.
Chugging
If
soy
you don't want
sauce.
to try that, you don't have to.
I just think because it's sweet roll, I have to. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
I mean, you might like it. To me, those dark
Roll with
ones.
it. You
Yeah.
can roll with it.
I'm gonna try it, but yeah.
Do you smell the licorice in there?
I smell it. I smell cinnamon and I
I
smell,
smell the
coffee.
book of flavor. I know what's in there.
All right.
The nutmeg, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And that's
So, what would be next on your list that you would like to see made?
Another comic book
You
into
pick.
movie.
Mhm.
God, are they gonna redo a Spawn? 'Cause
Yeah,
that,
they-
that should
yes.
probably happen.
Yeah.
I would
Yep,
think.
that's coming. It's gonna be
Jamie
rated
Foxx.
rated R and horror.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which one should be?
When I was but a young buck, I wasn't super into comic books, but I always loved like the anti-hero. I liked Spawn, I liked Venom a whole ton, which is funny because I couldn't give two shits about Spider-Man. I just loved
Yeah.
Venom. I thought he was so awesome.
Spider-Man was only cool to me when Todd McFarlane was drawing him,
Right.
and then I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then
It makes
I
sense.
mean, I like Spider-Man. He's probably one of my top favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
But he's
How was he in the game? The Ultimate Three. I think he's
fun.
Spider-Man.
I
I
used him
think
for a while.
Spider-Man's awesome.
Yeah.
And then that guy was like, "Oh, you shoot smiles." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
But yeah, if they're doing a Spawn movie, then I'm good. I guess.
Yeah.
Savage Dragon.
I'll go back to the Tick. Keep that going, guys. Please,
Yeah.
Amazon, keep that moving.
I'm not opposed to
Again,
animated either. Into the
Oh,
Spider-Verse was awesome.
Yeah.
I would not shy away from that. Like, yeah, maybe we can't
They
get a
can
live
do that for
action.
more grandiose.
Yeah. Just look at your shirt. I would like another Ghost Rider.
a good Ghost Rider.
That wasn't Ghost Rider. That was Johnny Storm's head.
Yeah, I think he's on him.
Yeah. Who else is on there?
Wait, Silver Surfer.
Be a cool movie.
He'll be in Fantastic Four 2.
Yeah.
Black Panther. We got that movie. We got all these people.
Daredevil.
I
mean,
Nightcrawler get a movie. Please?
Daredevil is my favorite.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. I like the show a lot.
Angel is X-Men 3.
Remember when Elektra got her own movie?
Oh, it's awful. Which one was worse, Elektra or Catwoman?
Ooh.
Catwoman.
I don't know. Oh, they're both real bad. It's
I don't think
Catwoman.
Electra was not. very good.
Catwoman was horrible.
awful. I think the same race about Elektra, the bad guy's powers. See, if the one guy had tattoos that came alive, I'm like, that's cool.
All right, we'll throw a curve in here since we have some time.
What movies don't you want to see?
No, now that they've made a Venom movie, they're making a Joker movie.
Yeah.
What villain would you like to see get his own movie?
Magneto.
That'd be a good
Yeah.
one.
Apocalypse is a little too much because you don't want to see Apocalypse. So
came from
You can do a Spider-Man bad guy.
Yeah. Well, they did Venom.
Well, yeah, but like let's say like not Green Goblin.
let me start you off. I want to see Deathstroke.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Deathstroke, like I could see like if people like we like the training sequences and just do like a little like vignette.
See,
or,
I would like a
little,
movie where
montage.
the entire time you're like, oh my god, you feel bad for them,
Yeah.
and then they become a villain, and you're like, man, like I understand why they did
Right,
it.
yeah.
I think a cool movie to make out of a villain, and it can end with the death scene of a great hero, where like it looks like the bad guy wins, and just end it right there. A Doomsday movie.
Okay.
You know
Where
what? When you were
Doomsday is
talking-
he's just a science experiment that was designed to just
You
keep
know,
getting
like, talk-
killed and
maybe
be
the backstory of him and how
yeah,
created
he has a
it.
great backstory.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the most in-depth backstories for a villain, where he was just literally like, "Hey, this thing's gonna be created. It's a living thing. It has every emotion, every feeling. It feels pain, and we're just gonna make it and design it to be a living test dummy,
Yeah.
punching bag.
Be
We're
killed
going to
and then get over how to
yeah, we're just gonna
how to
kill
live
it.
through all these deaths.
Yeah, we're gonna kill it, and then we're gonna come back to life, and we're gonna kill it again. Like, because if I feel like if you watch that, you're gonna be like, you're gonna feel like this is why Doomsday is the way he is.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
brutal.
and then at the very end,
It's kind of mindless. You know?
yeah, and then at the
Makes
very
sense.
end, he comes back
Yeah.
and he kills Superman, and that's the end of the movie. It'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Sign me up, DC.
Yeah,
Stop making these bullshit movies.
yeah, no. I don't. I watched Shazam. I didn't get to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. Let me get another weekend hopefully.
How about you guys familiar with Dr. Horrible?
No.
I heard Dr. Horrible sing along blog.
Yeah.
See, this is where I come in.
no.
Gonna save the day.
No idea.
You guys should totally watch that. I can't believe that you guys have not. It's like in my opinion, one of the best villain stories ever.
What is he?
It's corny,
Super
but it's good. It's Neil Patrick Harris's Dr. Horrible.
It's a Joss Whedon thing. So when the writer's
Yeah.
strike happened in 2008 or 9,
Yeah.
that was, he did it as like just something fun. They had nothing to do, and it's Neil Patrick Harris's Dr. Horrible, and the antagonist, the opposite of him, would be Captain Hammer, which is Nathan Fillion,
Okay.
Okay.
and then
it's been
there's
a while.
Felicia Day's in it from the Guild.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was
Redhead.
I love that show.
It's only like 45 minutes long. Like, it would not kill you to watch it. I'm telling you, it's super good. I love. He said it's kind of corny, and it's a sing-along blog, so it's definitely a musical.
No.
No, it's all right.
That's a tough
It's all
sell.
right.
No,
No, you get through
the
it.
songs are good. Yeah, for sure. I don't think it's I'd say check it out for sure.
I'll check it out. I'll watch it. Neil Patrick Harris entertains me.
They were talking about doing a second one, and I won't spoil it for you guys, but the way that the first one ends, you're kind of like, well, where would you even go with a second one? Because it ends. Like, in the end, you're like,
That's the end of that one.
It's
Not-
been a long
Not,
time
Yeah.
since I
not
watched that.
comic book related, but how cool would Roger Rabbit be right now?
Like
Awesome.
nowadays.
Yeah.
actually, I don't know if it would fly.
You know
Cool.
what? Whoa,
He wasn't-
wait a
It's kind of
minute.
sexist, and
Yeah.
There's a show out right now that is literally Roger Rabbit on TV, and it's even worse.
Really? What's that?
Happy.
Yeah,
The
It's a
guy,
guy-
the
it's a
guy from
guy-
SVU,
Christopher Maloney.
Christopher
Oh
Maloney.
yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
It's actually on FX.
Oh, that's
no,
on
it's
TV.
It's actually sci-fi.
That's it. Sci-fi.
Holy
Wow.
smokes!
So
Yeah,
he
sci-fi.
like he overdoses and then gets this.
Yeah, he used to be a huge big detective way back in the day, and he actually is washed up because something happened with him because he was just I guess he got traumatized, so he'd be doing drugs, drinking. He's an alcoholic, pill popper type of deal, and what ends up happening, like Tony said, he does overdose. What ends up happening is there's a little unicorn like, "Hi, I'm happy," and it's voiced by Patton Oswalt.
No,
So-
that's funny.
and it's
so-
like his imaginary friend.
He's like, "Hey, you need to find this little girl." And you're like, "I don't care, like whatever." And it's just like
and he just keeps doing drugs and Happy's trying to
Wow.
dump
they're
out.
good, like 40-50 minute episodes, and they're cool.
Yeah.
They flow pretty nicely.
I watched like the first episode, and like the opening scene, he like shoots himself in the head, and he's like disco dancing while he does it. And when I was on TV, I'm thinking to myself, "There's no way that was on
that's
TV."
sci-fi.
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Sci-fi pulled it off.
Wilfred
Wow.
was a good show. Did you ever watch
That was a
Wilfred?
Is that
Beautiful
what's
show.
his name? Is the dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
never watched
British
that.
guy and
Yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So the whole time you're like, is this really happening?
Yeah, no, I love
And then
that
as
show.
it keeps going into the season, you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, for sure. For
Like,
sure.
like he went there like I'm not kind of a spoiler, but like almost the entire show, he goes down to the basement to hang out with Wilfred,
Okay.
and that's where they
So
smoke
maybe he's getting
and they
high
hang out
get
and they do everything. And then like later in the show, he's like, yo, me and Wilfred always go down the basement. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's no basement.
We don't have a basement in this house. And he opens the door, it's a closet. So this for literally 6 seasons, you're like, where the fuck was he? Like, and it all started where he tried to kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to kill himself because he's super depressed, and in his he comes to, and the neighbor's dog is a human in a dog suit, and that's how he sees the dog. He doesn't see a dog.
Hey, look, I like your girl.
Yeah,
I like
but everybody else sees Wilfred as a dog, and he sees it as a dude with a dog suit on.
But you, as the viewer, you never see him as a dog either.
Yeah,
you only ever see him as a human, which is kind of funny.
Yeah,
he's at a party and he's like sniffing other dogs' asses and stuff. It's so ridiculous.
It's amazing show.
It was really good.
I remember that. Do you remember Greg the Bunny? It was supposed to be like a TV 14 or MA Sesame
was that
Street.
live action?
That was live action.
I
They
kinda
did like a
remember
whole
that.
bunch of
Wasn't that
Muppets.
with the
like,
Amazing Jonathan who was the voice?
Wasn't that like WB
don't-
or UPN?
What was
that
the,
was
what was
actually
the show
Fox.
what was the
That
show
was
that
actually Fox.
the
It was
Amazing
like a
Jonathan
little
was the
cute,
voice?
like little bunny character.
Hey
except for-
guys, like that weird voice.
Wait.
Was that Amazing Bunny? The Jonathan the Bunny?
Are you thinking
No,
of
that's
Happily Ever
Bob.
After?
You're thinking Bobcat Goldthwait when you do. Hi guys.
No, there was a one where it was a puppet in a basement. It was kind of like an Elf
that's,
spinoff, and it was the Amazing Jonathan. He was a comedian.
That's
Oh, I know
Amazing
Amazing Jonathan, but I never.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it was like they had a puppet in the basement.
yeah. It was a rabbit. That was
Make Alf again, and
Really?
I still have my Alf and Roger Rabbit toy upstairs. From when I was a kid.
That's pretty awesome.
I kind
Oh,
the
$5.
Noid and the 7-Up cap were like my
Oh, yeah,
favorite.
Cool
Oh,
Spot.
Spot.
Cool
Yeah,
Spot.
Spot.
That's it.
Yeah,
They need to bring back more nonsense like that. And I was gonna say, like, didn't sitcoms where there's like a supernatural or
dude, how about
alien
every
thing
product
in
in the planet had a fucking character with it?
Except
Yeah.
Spuds McKenzie. We're not bringing back Spuds McKenzie.
party
He's
dog.
been
When he died,
overdone.
he died.
No, that
he
was
died.
awesome.
He died from drinking. So
Joe Camel was awesome.
There was a show on
Joe Camel wasn't so bad.
It was like a horror streaming service, and I don't know what the name of it is.
It's not Splasher. It starts with an
I've
S.
seen
though.
it, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah.
Now wait, the streaming service
But
where
it's all horror movies.
oh god,
Okay.
They had a show. It was like the show with the Muppet and the guy and the Muppet. Odorous isn't really there; it's in his head. But Odorous isn't like an actual character in the show. So he has all these like teenage problems. He goes down to the basement. And Odorous like kicks out
Shudder.
the door from
Shudder.
the closet, and he's like giving him life advice
Yeah.
in character, which is who would take advice
Yeah.
from Odorous Urungus? I would. But that was pretty good.
It's like Drop Dead Fred. Like, could you imagine if they made that again?
Yeah,
Like that was
might need
that
a
was
reboot.
that was
Actually,
PG-13,
yeah.
and
That sounds
it's
pretty edgy.
Yeah, even
PG-13.
Little Monsters. They say fuck in that movie,
Really?
and it's PG-13.
That's pretty wild.
Did you know that they actually
Or the
say shit in
is
the
it-
Goonies?
Is it Little Monster
Yeah.
or is it
was
Monster
like-
on My Bed? With
that
Fred
was so-
Savage. Is it
That's Little
Mon-
Monsters.
Yeah, Little Monster with the
With
purple thing.
boy, it was
Yeah.
so fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
The bad guy at the end.
Oh, I know we're way off. We're talking about stuff that we want back or that's now
Who
back.
cares? This is going
yeah.
pretty well. I don't care. I'm liking
the
it.
Dark. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but the Dark Crystal is
Yes.
on Netflix.
Yes.
You know, I've never seen the
That
original.
scared the
Oh,
fuck out of me when
please
I was
do
I had
that.
the first issue.
It's been a
comic book.
long time since I watched that.
I see.
It's like Jim Henson, terrifying.
Yeah.
Jim Henson's like, you know, all the campy shit. I'm gonna go opposite direction.
Can't do it.
Yeah. That's a really the first Dark Crystal is amazing. I'm so excited. They were talking about
That's
doing
when
that
the
a
cancer-
decade ago, and they were going to do it like a CGI cartoon thing. And I was like, oh man, why are
No.
you doing that? You're
Yeah,
gonna ruin
yeah.
it. And then they put out this trailer, and it looks awesome.
It's the craziest part about that is not only is it puppets, but the backdrops that they put these puppets
Yeah.
in looks like fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like,
man.
it's like where did you find these sets?
Yeah.
Like it's
I wouldn't be shocked if they're real sets. If they
Yeah.
kept it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, true to that.
Yeah,
that
especially
feel.
for a new one. You know?
I'll tell you what, when you put all that like prosthetic work, the puppetry and all that other stuff into it, like that just gives you so much more of a reputation, so much props, literally, no pun intended, into the actual production of making something like
I mean,
that.
as a
That
joke
makes it
movie,
so much better.
Totally
Team
agree.
America World Police was done very well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
And it was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
Did you ever see that Happy Time Murders with the puppets? I never seen
Oh, I
that.
didn't see it
No.
yet.
I went to see that.
Didn't see
I don't think it did real
people
well.
are like,
But
"Those
those
are
are
good."
It looks good.
I never saw it.
A lot of
but
people
I
didn't give it
could-
a chance because that's that Melissa McCarthy.
Oh yeah, they hate her for. I hate her.
She's
for
a girl.
this.
She can't be funny.
And she's fat, so I hate her.
Yeah, she's fat. She
She's
thinks
trying to be
funny.
like Chris
Yeah.
Farley.
If there's any female comic on the planet who's a blatant ripoff of another one, it's Leslie Jones from Saturday Night Live. She's literally the female Tracy Morgan.
Yeah,
She literally is like, I'll punch someone in the face. Like, I love Tracy Morgan. If I made my own cartoon, Tracy Morgan would be the lead voice of the cartoon. Like, oh shit, someone's getting pregnant.
I'm about to get pregnant, Howard.
My
pregnant.
My favorite phony phone call on Crank Anchors was Tracy Morgan, where he calls up the golf course and he's like, "Yo, me and my boy TT want to come down and do some tea
Yeah,
time."
it's like that. It's
And
so
they're
white.
like, "No, sir, you can't do that." Nah, we're rappers. We got crazy money. I'll come down there. I'll buy the membership. Well, we're not accepting members. Well, how do I become a member? You need to be recommended. He
Yeah.
goes, "Well, why don't you recommend me? What's your name?" Chuck. Well, Chuck, I'm your boy. You recommend me. I'll be down at 8. And he goes, "No, you won't be allowed on the premises. Like, that's just how this works." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he hangs up and he calls back. Goes, "Hi, sir. This is Jeffrey. I'm calling
Yeah,
to.
I'm Jeffrey.
I would
Tony's
like-
white voice.
I would like to play some golf here at your establishment." The guy goes, "Not a problem, Jeffrey. Just come down, fill some paperwork out." And he goes, "Well, do you need a sponsor? Well, we'll get you a sponsor, sir, and you can come play golf, no problem." And that's some fucking racist shit. It's me, TT, and that's
Smooth
some,
love.
that's the smooth love. That's not just smooth love, and that's messed up, man.
And I had all the other puppets around it.
I love Crank
That
Acres.
was good. There's
I-
like 2 seasons of that.
I made Heidi listen to a prank phone call from Jim Florentine where he acts like he hits he acts like he hits a deer,
Oh, okay.
and he's like
Oh, man, it's still alive.
he's like I really want to pay this bill,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Sir, what did you hit?" He goes, it's just a deer."
Yeah.
So what's my bill? Oh, my leg.
Yeah.
He's like, "Sir," he goes, "Yeah, what? That's not a deer." "Yeah, it's definitely a deer." "So how much do I owe on my bill?" And he's like, "Oh my God, I can't feel my legs." And he's like, "Sir, I don't like what's happening here." And he's like, "Don't worry about it." And he goes, "You're in this with me, sir. I'm gonna call the police." He goes, "All right, fine, I'll take care of it." Bang! You hear a gun go off, and she just hangs up on him. And Heidi's like, "How did they not get arrested for that?" Like, Jim Florentine has a whole CD called "Terrorizing Telemarketers."
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and he does that to people all the time. Like he's
Awesome.
giving
That's
his,
what I get.
he's giving his
Jim
he's
Florentine,
giving his
that's a-
grandfather a bath, and he's like, and he drowns
That's a
him.
crack Eggers
He's
one.
like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
He's
What do we do?
like,
I mean, he's all blue now.
Such good stuff.
Man,
Oh.
Jim Florentine. That's a man.
I see when I went to see Dice a couple years ago, Jim Florentine opened up.
Oh, really?
wow.
Yeah.
Or how about the Howard Stern one where they call, we'll just say Gary the Conqueror because it's not
Yeah.
politically correct to call him his first name.
Hey!
Yeah, they used to call him Gary the Retard. It's Gary the Conqueror now. But they called him. They said, "Hey, this is the phone company, and I just want to let you know that the flu is going around.
Yeah.
So if someone answers the voice, you disguise your voice because if it's the flu, he's
Hey, Gary,
gonna get
it's
ya.
me, the flu.
Hey, and he-
retarded flu.
Yeah, he goes, the only way you can get rid of the flu is you get to scream, "Shoo, shoo, retarded flu" at him. So the phone hangs up and he goes, "Hello?" And he goes, "Hi."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Is this Gary?"
No.
"No, it's not." "Get the flu." It's like, "Shoo, shoo, retarded flu. Shoo, shoo, retarded." We just traced the call. Did he call you? He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Did you get the flu?" And he goes, "No." "Oh my God, you got the flu." "No, I don't know."
Oh
What when he
my
calls and says,
God.
"What's the number for 1-800-Flowers?"
Or they tell me he went to the moon.
Yeah, he probably did. I mean,
Yeah.
but for him, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of like, what's the number for 1-800-Flowers? I always like calling up bars and they say hello. I go, "Hello, are you open?" Like, just because if they're open like at like 8, 9 o'clock, you're like, "Hey, are you open?" Like, you never know. Like if something happens and they're like, "Yes, we are open from like 2 o'clock." So
What time
okay,
do
we're gonna be there.
what time do you close?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably wrap it up there. That'll do it for this episode. Just if you enjoy what you hear,
Smash bottle.
yeah, we're gonna smash bottles in the alley. If you like what you hear, in the 8 bands in Andreas, Pennsylvania. So if you are local, ticket, or you can get $20 tickets and be a DD driver and help people out. But thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime
You
you're
were
welcome.
fun.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I guess
You actually knew shit than I knew. It's awesome.
I don't know how I feel about that. No, but man, you did really good. And like I said, man, every Wednesday, send me a message if you want to come on.
That'd be awesome.
We always have a seat.
I have to come back with a board game. That'd be
Yeah,
super fun.
we'll play a board game or something. Like I want to play Secret Hitler on here.
Fuck it, we're playing Monopoly, whether you guys like it or not.
No, we're not playing a game.
We're
Yes.
not, we're not board game.
Yeah.
Yes, we are playing Monopoly.
We're gonna play
live.
Munchkin Street
Yeah.
Live.
I have some games we can look at when the camera stops. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is gonna wrap it up for Not Cool in High School. See you next time.
Go ahead, fly right